So good evening, one and all. Here we are back in the mess. Whoa, what a monumental effort, as someone has put in the chat. It's been. I'm by myself at the moment, but I believe we will have a message shortly from someone. And we are joined by Lewis, tie-dyed Lewis. How you doing?
Yeah, sorry I'm late.
No, don't apologise. No, absolutely no need to apologise. It's fine.
We had a minor emergency here. It consisted of some cloth, something cushy, and a quilt.
Yes. Those sort of emergencies do creep up on you ever so carefully, and without you realising on a build. So that's fine. Don't worry. I'm not even going to ask if you're touching cloth, but hey, let's move on. I'm multitasking. I apologise. It's one of those things. As you can hear, fine. Let me just answer the bit of admin. Sorry.
Do you want me to go through the chat while you're doing that?
Yeah, you could do that. That'd be wonderful, actually.
So we've got 10 people in chat, so welcome back. And we've got James in saying, good evening, everyone. Ready for the final push? Come on, let's hope we can get closer to the target. And then we have Dexterous Crafter, which is my good wife, saying good evening. And we've got Models for Heroes. Keep going, folks. Nearly at the finish line. Monumental effort from everyone who has worked so hard in the lead up to the event, took part in the build, and who donated. Thank you from the M4H or Models for Heroes team. Yes, and I just want to add to that a big well done to James as well, who has spent about 2 weeks prior to this, constantly working hard, setting everything up, organising it. He's done a fantastic job and a big well done. So thank you very much, James.
Thank you.
Do you want to give James a round of applause? There we go. Good boy. Why are you taking that on back to front?
Oh.
Were you having an emergency problem with cloth and all that stuff as well?
Yes. Oh, well. It was a rush to get outside waiting and play.
You was in a rush, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So Man Cupboard Models is also in. So good evening. Evening all. Let's do this.
Hey, Molly.
Mark Ewing. Good afternoon all. I'm nearly finished my 48-hour build of the Hellcat and want to ride it. And what a ride it has been. Nearly said something wrong there. Thank you all for a great weekend. Picks up soon on Officers Mess Facebook page. Yes, don't forget to post any pictures, work in progresses and everything like that in the Model Officers Mess Facebook page. And I'm sure James will at some point go through it this evening.
I will in a little bit, but what I will add to that is the reveal album is up. So if you have finished, if you are at that stage, then please, only 3 pictures in the reveal album. Pop loads of pictures in your own album, and we can all dribble over that later. So thank you very much. Sorry, Liz.
It's all right. I just had a little snigger there because I thought reveal album. Let's just put reveals of your models. Don't reveal other things.
Yes, no, just 48-hour build, please. We can edit them, you know.
Might need to on some. Model Making Haggis in saying hello everybody. Hello Haggis. Ian Douthwaite, evening all, finished. Yippee. Well done. I'm not. We've got Jacqueline Stevens, a second that Lewis. Well done, James. Yes,
thank you guys.
Mark Ewing, definitely James a legend. Certainly.
Definitely a legend, without a doubt.
There'll be films about you, James.
Who would star me? That's a question for later.
I'll come back to that one.
Please.
Very well done and round. Well, very well done, round very smoothly. That's from Jacqueline Stevens.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you can see, Steve has joined us there. Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi, Steve.
He's getting some roundels on, so he's still working on it. Bless him.
Yeah.
It's nearly finished, mate. Nearly finished. But we have got one other person who'd like to make not an announcement, just leave a message, really.
Hello, Modelers for Heroes. It's Al Murray here, sat in my kitchen. That's the garden out there. It's a beautiful day. But why am I indoors on a beautiful day? Because I have 2 Cromwell tanks to make. That's right. Because my lockdown hobby has been making scale models, in particular 1/35th scale armoured fighting vehicles. And so I've got the 2 new Airfix Cromwells. Now, Models for Heroes is an absolutely amazing charity. That's my daughter in the background there, just chipping in. It's an amazing charity. It's an amazing idea because I know how fantastic model making is as a way of just living in a present moment, just getting on with the thing in front of you. And it's been a real help for me in lockdown, coping with the fact that no one's laughing at my jokes. Anyway, all the best. Keep up the good work. And if anyone can recommend a way of... not getting spray paint absolutely everywhere in the kitchen, please let me know. Cheerio.
Thank you, Al Murray.
Very good.
Very nice that was to have a message from Al Murray for our efforts. loads of messages to come. 15 people watching. Keep putting your comments up. Got a few administrational parts to point out in a minute or two. But before we do that, let us just clarify. Jacqueline Stevens has got the runs, apparently. I'm kidding. Sorry, Jacqueline. She was saying how very well run very smoothly. Yes. Yes. It's a little bit like a swan, gracefully above the water, but not underneath. But thank you very much for your comments. Really appreciate that. Man Cupboard Models says, top job, James. Well done, boss. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. And there was a hi, Connor. Connor's left the building.
Fun for his tea.
Good to him. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing admin at the same time, and like a graceful swan, looking like I'm not paying attention, but I really am. So, obviously, just to remind you, obviously we are raising money for Models for Heroes. This is the Just Giving page just there. Wow, that's a whole load of numbers. But to make it easy for you, that is copied and pasted on the description of this video at the bottom in the description. So all you need to do is literally just click on the link and it will take you straight through for your donations. And please, we're a little bit, well, we're quite a way away from the target we set ourselves. But we set ourselves quite a reach of a target anyway. But I really want to get over that 50% of the target point. We're not far off. So if you haven't donated already, then that is the place to go. Excuse me. So obviously that's that part. We'll come back to that. I'll put that back up in a minute. Some of the guys, well, a lot of the guys finished. I haven't yet. I'm still kind of long. Steve is still working, as you can see, and Lewis will be working as well. And I guess that's partly down to the fact that we were doing all the admin for everything to run smoothly. So we're allowed to be running late with no pressure on ourselves. And as I said to everybody, if you haven't finished the build, it doesn't matter. You took part. That's all that matters. So again, like I said, put your 3 pictures up in the reveal album. And I can show you what that looks like right now. He says, mash that button there. Press that button. And amazingly, we're not quite. Yes, we are. It's right. We would be if I did done that already. So applications, that's what I'm looking for. Silly man. Sorry. Thank you for taking part. So anyway, this is the Model Officers Mess Facebook page. As you can see, 2.1 thousand members. We set ourselves a target of £1,000 to reach. We've got almost halfway. But anyway, that's to do with the what's been going on, etc. And here it is, just there. It is the reveal album with that picture on it. And as I say, 3 pictures, please, and you're all good to go. So we'll just head over there. We'll stop that because you don't need to see that anymore. So there you go. The reveal album's up. I didn't put it up on purpose till quite late because it's just another thing to get lost in the stream. I will, when we got ourselves all settled and started to do our builds, I will head over there and pin it to the top of the Facebook page to make it easier for you to find. Okay. So yeah, we'll go over back over to the chat, see what else is in here. Got Graham Norbert there saying hi guys. Hi Graham, how you doing?
Hello, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
And then just chatting between yourselves. That's lovely to see. Thank you. So yeah, we're going to be on. Well, basically, we're going to be on until we're not. That sounds a bit flippant, but we're due to finish at midnight tonight. But the chances are we are going to finish earlier than that, without doubt. We will be at least up until the 8 o'clock mark, where the group field officially finishes. And then I'm hoping what we're going to do, if we can all stay awake, is to just sit and have a beer, have a chat, have a bit of a laugh and a joke. Luckily for Nat, I didn't ask her to sort out what's in the kit thing.
Thank God for that.
That would have been mean. But if she's got a spare one somewhere, I could use it.
No.
I can very, very quickly make you one.
No, you're all right. It's fine. So we've got some bits and pieces. We've got some games anyway we need to do. So one of the games will be a random pick out of the donations for a gift. There'll be one of those this evening, and then there will be a special giveaway, which will be the fact finding for a gift on the Models for Heroes webpage. There's actually that, and then there's another one which hasn't been announced, which is something to do with the logo of Models for Heroes. So yeah, we'll come back to that. We won't do that too early because I want to get as many people as possible. So if I know Sunday is one of those days where everybody goes to a Pacific site, a Pacific chat. No one that does their normal shows has been asked by me to stop or not do their shows because of this. But if you guys want to come over and spend 5-10 minutes with us, or the guys might want to do that, I'd be more than welcome for you to do that, obviously. So there you go. That's the admin sorted. The only other thing to remind you is, obviously, if you are still building, there is, of course, the obligatory break sound, which is this. So yeah, there you go. That is a little note for you to say, take a break, get a cup of coffee, stretch your legs, etc., etc. We're all adults, so those that are building, it's up to you. You to take that time. So we are just gone 5 o'clock. So we are 3 hours to go to the finish of our builds, and one of our guys from Scale Models for Vets in the Netherlands, Don, has joined us as well. Don has finished his build, but he's still going to sit and bench with us to keep us company, which is really nice of him. Thank you, Don, for that.
I support the vets, so I'll be back, I say to you. So that's why I'm here.
Wonderful. You're a star. Thank you very much. Julian's in the chat there saying, keep up the great work, chaps and chaps. Thank you very much for being with us. And yes, I'm going to head over to the bench because, like I say, I've got a few things to do. Not a great deal, but I've got a few things I want to get done to make myself feel like I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. So just to remind you, obviously, if you don't know already, hello, supporting crew.
My girlfriend, she's also building a model.
Oh, excellent. So look at that. The supporting crew is bending plastic as well. That's wonderful to see. Thank you for that. Yeah, if you want to donate, you're not quite sure how, this is how to. So there you go. Now you know how to make sure you get those donations in. Please do. If you've got some family members that you think would support it, drop them a link and beg them kindly to donate a couple of pennies. Lewis come up with a good phrase in which we could have used 48 hours ago, really. Not his fault, but what was it? Something to do with coffee, wasn't it?
Coffee for the hero. Coffee with the heroes.
Coffee with the heroes.
donate the price of a cup of coffee for the heroes. Give them a cup of coffee.
There we go. So yeah, every penny counts. Thank you for every penny you give. I can honestly tell you from firsthand as a volunteer for the charity, it really does make an enormous difference. And we're going to have some messages throughout the night from the some of the beneficiaries and some of the volunteers as well. Right, yes. Sorry, I just did a bit of admin there, and I was going to do a bit of admin. Oh dear, multitasking, never my strongest point. But we're all doing admin now. Right, there we go. So yes, if you could bear with us, tonight's going to be an interesting night. As I say, we're going to be revealing works done, etc., etc. For myself, I'll do me first because it's a bit unfair. I haven't. I'll do me first. Why not? It's all about me. Why am I complaining?
Why not?
So for me, this is my 1/48 diorama base. It's just a very simple brick wall and roadway. I'm working on how that's going to be displayed. I'm not going to give anything more away at the moment, but we also have our US M4 mid-production Hobby Boss 1/48 tank just here. So this has had a matte coat that's sealed itself during the break. So I'm going to do a bit of that, obviously, because it looks like it's just rolled off the factory line a little bit. But yeah, we're that close. I've got a gun to go on there, which I've forgotten all about. I've just seen, and I've got an aerial to make. But other than that, weathering and onto the base is going to be the next stages. So talking about the base, what I will be doing is I will be flocking, for want of a better phrase. I'm going to do some flocking and some vegetation for this base, and I'm going to do that as a demonstration for you. Entertainment. I've saved it specifically for that. And yeah, just bear with us, because obviously we're all fingers and thumbs all over the place, and if we're not fingers and thumbs, we've certainly got our matchsticks in our eyes. On that note, Lewis, where are you at and how are you doing?
Before we go that far, James, have you took a look at the Just Giving page?
No, not yet.
No,
I can do.
Yeah. While you do that, I'll quickly go through what I'm done. So it's nigh on all complete. I am just doing decals, which I hate. Hate decals. Hate them. So I've just got the canopy left to do, wheels, undercarriage to put on, and then I am going to call that finished, because it's been a difficult slog, especially hitting the decals. There's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Hundreds. So yeah, I will finish decal.
Cool. Okay. Well done. And Steve, are you there? I'm free.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just doing some more decaling.
1 second. There we go.
Yeah, doing some decaling. And I've painted the underside as well.
Cool.
I've just got to do a bit more paint, and I've got to do the props and the wheels, and then the canopy, and then hopefully, if I get time, I'll do a bit of weathering, but probably not.
Fresh out of the factory is fine. Don't worry about it too much. I like that. Good job. I know it's fought you a little bit, but well done, mate. Keep persevering. You'll feel better.
It's a fantastic kit. It's not a kit. It's me. I'm just.
No, it's making you do it under a 48-hour slug. That's what it's about, you know. And as I've said all the way through the weekend, not finishing necessarily that's not an issue. But you know, we've all gone into this endeavour knowing that, you know, it's not going to be necessarily our best work. So, it's fine. It's just taking part, being there. You've been a great support to me, Steve, by the way, and that gives me a good chance to say a big thank you to Lewis and Steve, and to the lovely Natalie, or Nat, sorry.
Mate, it's our pleasure.
Without you, this would have been a nightmare. I mean, don't get me wrong, all the other guys that have been with me building, etc., it's been wonderful, really, really wonderful. And I'm going to start getting emotional if I don't stop. So, without you guys, the administration and running it smoothly and all that would have been so much harder. So I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you very much.
Again, bouncing it off us, James, like we've already said, you're the one that's told us where we need to be. You're the one that's got it started. So without you doing a fantastic job, we wouldn't be able to help you so efficiently.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit of a bully. You're quite right, Nat. And dropping messages to you at 1 o'clock in the morning saying, why aren't you up? What have you done? No, I haven't, honestly. But what I will do is I'm going to share some good news with you. There we go. We have reached the £500 mark. Thank you so much. That's 50% of what we were hoping to raise. Congratulations to everybody that donated. That will make a massive difference to Models for Heroes. Thank you so much. I'd like in the next couple of hours to raise that bar a little bit higher. But you know what? I'm chuffed. I really am chuffed. So well done. We can keep doing more though. We can push more. Come on, guys, share those links. Nag your relatives. Stop the man in the street and say, give me some money for Models for Heroes, not for yourself, obviously. Got to put yourself in danger. We wouldn't want that. There you go. Mark Ewan is announcing he is done. Thank the Lord, I'm done. Time to relax and watch you. Good luck with that. Get your free pictures of the reveal album. There isn't a special prize for anyone that does it first, but you got to be in it to win it. So well done, Mark. I know it fought you a little bit at the beginning. I gave up. You didn't. You persevered. So well done. A big congratulations to you. Malcolm Charles is in the chat there saying nothing wrong with emotions. Let it go. Oh, I will be later. Don't you worry. Definitely. Yes.
Singing.
I might have to pop out and let it go a little bit earlier than I thought, but we'll cover that in a minute. But so there you go. Well done. Brilliant. So I'm gonna let a few more people wander in the door before we do our first freebie, if you like. And I will tell you all about that later on in a bit. So, just so you know, Steph will possibly be with us later on. He's having some computer issues. I think I've made him use his computer far too long. So, he's busy sitting there with some sellotape and a soldering iron trying to figure out what he did wrong or what's gone wrong. So hopefully Steph will be with us a little while. He might not be, but if he isn't and he is watching, then don't stress about it, Steph. You've been fantastic as well. A great help throughout the weekend. Thank you very much. Also, we'll be joined later on. I'm hoping I know we will be, but hoping it'll be sooner rather than later, just for the company. We'll be being joined by Stefan will be with us in probably about an hour or so. And then, of course, we've got the guys from the US, the Model Geeks and the Plastic Posse. They'll be dropping in, showing us their wares. And, if you were watching this afternoon, you'll know that the UK got blown out of the water by the Netherlands with their builds. So we're now looking for round 2 to see who will win, US or the Netherlands. So it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. There's going to be a little bit dead air for a little while we're doing stuff, obviously. So I apologise for that in advance, but we'll try and fill the air with something as when we can. So why don't I kick off with let's do some flocking. He says, being completely unprepared for that statement. Bear with me. Standby caller. Yeah, funny enough, I had everything ready apart from the one thing I needed. Never mind. Right, so we're going to need some PVA glue. We're going to need a very strange tea sprayer. And we're going to need some flocking. The flocking I'm going to use is supplied by War World Scenics. And you can find them on all the W's, www.scenics.com. So that's www.www.scenics.com. It's a free shout out for them. There we go. Cool. I need some of that, some of this, and a bit of that. And I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's move the tank out of the way before I break that.
James.
Yeah.
Will you put your picture back? Your screen back? You can watch it better.
Oh yes, I'm gonna make myself big right now.
Okay, thank you.
That's right, no worries. So it's all about me. Yeah, so I'm not got a lot to do on this particular model, but what we're going to do, this particular mix that I've got here is the Summer Flowers to Meal mix. Now, what I'm hoping is it's not too long for the scale. Basically, I haven't really thought this through, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to do some normal flocking, which will just be without the flowery side, but we're going to do this bit first, hopefully. So, just open that. What we'll do, actually, because I'm so prepared, not. So I'm going to put a little bit of the flock. A little bit of the flock like that in a separate container. The reason being is that I'm going to pinch a little bit out of there every now and again to do what we need to do. So that's what we're going to use. And this stuff does go everywhere, so be careful. So as you can see, hopefully, I haven't got the app open. Bear with me while I do that. See, I've told you I'm just not organised. Might even have a dance off tonight, I think. See who's got the better strides. So there we go. That is the flock that I'm going to be using just there. It is a mixture of green, grassy flock and different dots of colour for flowers to simulate some flowers. And all we're going to do is I'm going to get some PVA. I'll give this a little bit of a shake. Shake, rattle and roll. I'm going to get myself a little one of these. A little medicine cup. And what we're going to do is we're just literally going to hopefully get some PVA into our cup. Oh dear. Getting to the end of the bottle, it's getting a bit lumpy, I think. To that, we will add a little bit of the magic H2O. And then we will use a stirry stick. And all we're doing is literally just stirring in the glue to a bit of water to make it watery. It's not hard. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use this brush. And we're going to get our glue and dab it on where we are going to eventually have our flock. So obviously a top tip with this is don't go too mad with the water. You don't want it too watery, but you do want it you want a little bit, because obviously what you're going to do, or I'm going to do in a minute, a bit of magic. Problem with tidying up is you haven't got things where you want them. So put the brush over there at the moment. Now this is a flocking device. And what it is you generally would put your flocking in here, which I'll show you how to do in a minute in the next bit. And then you have a electrical thing at the end here. You press the button, an electric current flows to the model, and it will help your flock stand up. So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to put our electrical current into the glue. And of course, it's really hard for you to see what I'm doing when I've got my hand in the way. I do apologise, but it's the nature of the game. So as you can see, and one of the reasons why we've made sure the glue is nice and watery is because that electrical current should flow around. You do need to move the electrical part of it around your model, because it is only a battery. It's not attached to the mains in any way. There's no chance of electrocuting yourself. Like so. So it's that easy, hopefully. Tap off the excess like so. And then what you're left with, he says right now, this is what you're left with. So let me come off autofocus for a minute. There you go. So you can see you've got some grass with some speckles of colour, which would hopefully pretend that they're flowers. But if you turn it on its side, you'll notice that the flock that I've used is standing up. In some areas, not in all. So with this, obviously you're going to have stuff that comes off that you don't use. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on. I'm going to use a little bit more because I want to get it a little bit more denser. Now, again, with your PVA glue, you're literally getting a dribble on your brush and dropping it into the already standing up flock, literally dropping it in like so. Now I'm not going to do all of it in one go, so hopefully it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be one-handed. But again, we're going to put our electrical contact into the water or wetness. Is that a right phrase? I don't know. I appreciate your patience because obviously with an overhead camera, it's really difficult to show you exactly what I'm doing. But the idea being is the electric creates some static and makes your flock upright. I've gone a little bit too far there, haven't I? So I need to undo my button. Drop a little bit more of the sticky stuff in there. Now, as you see, if you touch the brush, you get it all back. So that wasn't handy, but never mind. That's okay. So again, we're just going to tap off the excess like so. Now, as you can see this time round, it's a lot more fuller in colour, the colour green. So there's a lot more in there that's stuck. And as you can probably tell, it is upright. Only 2mm high, and I think that will work quite nicely for what I'm trying to achieve. Now, the downside. There is a downside to using this product, and that being that if you get the flock with glue on, like I have here on the brush, that's not really going to be of any use to you anywhere else. So don't add that to your model. Sorry, back to your container. Your best bet really is to just get a tissue and wipe it off. So you will find that you'll waste a little bit of the product. So the key to that is to make sure that you don't put too much onto your model at once, so you won't get that much waste. So from what we've used, that is not got glue on it, and that can happily go back into the box or container, ready for a use for another day. So I don't need to do this side because almost gave away the game then. I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do this side as well. So I'm going to get a little bit more PVA going on. Not that's the wrong glue. Put it back to autofocus. 16 people watching. Make sure you're making some comments, ask some questions, and all that sort of stuff. If there's anything you want to know, we're here to help. We're here to advise where we can. So I'll put a little bit of water in there again. Give that a good stir, like so. Like so. So that gives me the basis of what I need for this side. Bear with me a second while I just... Oh. Let me do that. What have I got in here? What have we got in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, might use a little bit of that. So I'm just looking for product. And of course, I've not got the one I need in front of me. You silly boy. Bear with me. What have we got here? That's too Dum dum dum. Oh, that's strange. What I was looking for is not where it should be, so that's a bit of a worry. Okay. Oh, I know where. I'm looking in the wrong place, that's why. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I'm going to use a slightly different product. in that the size of this one is what we used last time was 2mm. What I'm going to use this time, I think, yeah, that'll do. I'm going to use a 6mm. Now 6mm is probably a little bit too big for what I want, really, if I'm honest. But the other side of this wall is going to be overgrown, so it will work. It will work, I hope. Certainly we will use a little bit of it elsewhere as well. So as you can see, I'm breaking it up because it does get quite clumpy. So we've got it in there. The mat I'm using is unfortunately not glossy, so it sticks. So what we're going to do, how are we going to do this? It's not going to be easy to show. At the same time, we will get our glue stand in, like so. Now this time what I want to do is I want to try and put a little bit of grass along the edge of our wall. And the idea being that we'll have a bit of grass growing along the base of the wall, surprisingly enough. So probably a little bit too much in there, to be honest, but that's okay. What I will do to give myself a fighting chance. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. We're going to put the electrode in the glue. Let's see if this works. I don't think it did actually. Not how I want it to be. No, that's not worked very well. Okay, so we're going to do it a slightly different way. In that, what we will do is we'll get some tufts. With some tufts of the grass, like that. What we want to do is try and pull it in as much as possible, and we will put that in glue. No, I'm not happy with that at all. It's not working. Cool. Okay, we'll do it a different way. See, the thing with this is realistically is to just carry on playing until you get the effect that you want. I try not to go too far ahead, otherwise you will end up in a bit of a mess. So that's not really done what I wanted it to do, and I think it's because of the angle I've got it. So let me go with a different way of doing it. So I'm using a different type of scenic here. This is not the same as previously. This is a product that's used on model railways quite a lot, but I'll show you that in a minute what it is. And again, we're going to use our glue. Problems with doing things live. Just get a little bit too much glue there. That's okay. Because it's quite watery, we can manipulate that to flow down. So we're gonna. So this is the stuff I'm using. This stuff here. Not a German company, I believe. I could be wrong. And then what we'll do is we'll go along with our electrical probe. Over there a second, away from the glue. Now probe into the glue and hoping to goodness we're not just messing up our fine work. Like so. So obviously we don't want to mix the two, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to help ourselves there. But waste not, want not. So there we go. This is it's actually come out better than I thought it would. So let me just show you, change camera a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Come on. Behave, pop in. There we go. So you can see got a nice bit of grass and detritus along the wall. And if I'm ever so brave, you look down there, you will see that it's standing up. Oh, no, do it that way, it'll be easier. If you look down there, you'll see that it is actually standing upright in places. That worked quite well. So like I say, you don't want to mix this stuff up too much. Let me just put that back to normal, otherwise everyone's eyes will be going, whoa. So obviously what you've got to remember is I have potentially got glue on the side here. I've got two different types of scenic, and now it's all on my finger. So again, have a nice bit of tissue handy, keep your hands clean from all that. Now what I'm going to do is lastly is I'm going to do this side, which is what I set out to do before I decided to play with the wall. And for this, we're going to use our glue. So nicely put in. Don't worry too much. Don't be too sparing. It'll be fine. Obviously, the more watery the substance is with a balsa foam, the more chance it will soak through. If you've not sealed your base or wall or whatever thing you're doing, you run that risk. Now, what I will do is I'll show you in anger how this works. So with this, you take off your plastic container, you put in your static grass, bear with me while I just drag all that what's left down the mat. Like so. I'm going to get a little bit more of that in there. What you need to do save yourself a little bit of headache. Break it up because it does get quite clumpy. Break it up so it's nice and loose in your container. And what we do, screw that back on like so. And then what we do is with our little probe is we'll stick that in the wet stuff, and then we will press the on button to create the electric current. Just very gently. You're not going to get all the grass to stand up, but don't worry too much. So that's all I'm going to use of that particular product. Now, move that. Now, as you can see, there's quite a lot there, isn't there? Quite a lot that's not come on the model. But that is just what you've shaken through your tea strainer. And as you will see, he says, as you will see, the grass is standing up. You can probably see it better that way, actually. Like so, the grass is standing up quite nicely. And I'm actually going to get away with that quite well. But there's still quite a lot of area that's not covered. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to what we used at the front of the wall. And very sparingly, I'm going to add that into our mix that we've already got there. And we've got a great big clump there. Fill out my hands. That's one side. So now we've got a mixture of the two foliages on our base, like so. So yeah, don't be frightened of adding some scenics in. They're quite easy to use. Shop around, because all this is basically coloured foam, effectively put through. For a simple way of explaining, put through a coffee grinder. You know, that's all it is. You can make the stuff; it's really easy. But I've chosen to buy it because it's easy. I'm lazy like that. So there you go. That's that bit done. Bear with me while I just do a bit of tidying up. Now, again, you can make a static grass, one of these things, basically. You can make them. They can be expensive to buy. So shop around. This one is from Take Cover Terrain. I can't remember how much it was. I won't lie. But it literally is just a tea strainer. That's what that is. And a bit of a modification. and I know of somebody that has actually made their own and works happy. They're happy with how it works. So while I just tidy up here and get this all back to where it should be, bear with me. Right, so that's that bit done. Happy days. Yeah, like so, we're just tidying up a little bit. Why do I seem to be so zoomed in? Okay. Take this up a bit, I think. So there you go. That's me while I'm tidying up. Let's 21 people watching. Thank you very much for being with me. So while I'm tidying up, let's crack a message out there.
So hello guys, and I'm making a short appearance. So firstly, congratulations to the Model Officers Mess on happy birthday. And I just wanted to say what an amazing thing you're all doing. You know, not just James and the guys that are running this over the weekend, but everyone that's taking part, everyone that's donating. It's fantastic. And let me tell you that every single penny that is raised will make such a difference to the lives of lots and lots of people, the beneficiaries from Models for Heroes. It will make such a huge difference. It's been proven time and time again how this hobby can really help these guys and girls that are struggling as a result of their service, whether they be veterans or members of the emergency services. It is so important. So unfortunately, and apologies, I'm unable to take part in the build itself. But what I wanted to do was just send a little message to everyone that's taking part, everyone that's supporting the whole weekend, the build, the charity and everything, and just say what a great job you're all doing. Keep going, lots of coffee, make sure you take a break and enjoy your weekend, enjoy your builds. And from me and from Models for Heroes and from all the beneficiaries, it's very much appreciated. You're doing a fantastic thing. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Thanks very much. See you later.
There you go. Thank you, Luke. Thank you for that message and your kind words to everybody that's been involved in this weekend. That in itself is much appreciated. So thank you. We've just also been joined by Stefan. Hi, Stefan. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Mental support is back for the last few hours.
Yes. Not long to go now.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's everybody going?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I've just been doing a little bit of flocking for my base. Yeah, last few bits and pieces to be done on the tank. So yeah, all going well. A little bit of decaling here and there with other people, and yeah, a lot of people are telling us they're finished. So me and Lewis are bringing up the rear, so to speak. So yeah, It's all going well.
I saw a lot of beautiful projects who were finished. So it's very successful. And the donations?
Donations, we've just rolled over the 500 mark, £500.
Hey.
I'm
Great.
just gonna double check that, see if that's increased in any way. No, we're at the £500 mark, so 50% of the target, which it was a high stretch target anyway. So I'm happy with that, and that will make a massive difference to Malcolm and Models for Their Heroes. So
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Yeah. So so thank you. Cool. Are you going to be bending some plastic this evening while you're with us?
Yes, I'm still working now on my project Jagdtiger with the crew on it, with the soldier with the spectacles. So
Yeah,
still going on.
Okay, well, sit back and enjoy your plastic. Obviously, Don's in here already. He's busy manipulating plastic as we speak.
Yeah.
Lewis is with us. He's crying into a big bowl because he needs water for his decals. So
he needs a new ball. This one is full.
Yeah, he hates decals that much, so I'm not surprised.
Understatement.
What was that?
Hasten's an understatement.
Yes, I know. The things you're made to do, I know.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, I twisted your arm, beat you up, took your football away from you, told you can go out to play.
Oh,
You did.
I did. I am that mean. I make no apologies for it.
Oh, Lewis.
He said he needed me to come on to make his stuff look awesome.
Well, he's such a fibber. Yeah, I needed him because I needed someone that was sensible, and Nat won't come on without him.
She's a shy monkey.
A shy monkey.
Yeah, I wanted to say elephant, but apparently that's too mean.
Yes, it is. You're quite right. It's a horrible thing to say.
It's not that cute.
Still horrible. It's all right. While I'm filling a little bit of time, I am actually putting some of my paint away and tidying up because I'm running out of room. Well, I've run out of room actually. There we go. That's better. Paints are all away. I know where they all are now. Okay, so for myself, like I said, we've done out a little bit of flocking. There's a little bit here and there that needs to come off. You just need a bit of patience. Hair dryers are not very good for this particular technique because you end up with flocking the wrong piece of wool. Right, that's okay. All right. Cool. I'm happy with that. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use some of this amazing stuff. This is actually something you can get in a hobby store or florist. And this is called curly moss. So hopefully you can see that. Let me just make myself. There you go. So this is curly moss. It's just a dried twig. You could make this yourself quite easily, but that makes a very good vine type thing to stick on the wall. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And of course, we're going to turn to our trusty super glue, the all-sticking glue.
Mhm.
Nice big dollop on there. And actually, I'm going to pop it there, is where I want it. So if you can see that, it's just a nice bit of added detail to our camera, which I think is having a bit of a strop at the moment. So I might have to, oh yes, I am going to have to take that outside and give it a good talking to. Bear with me. Why are you playing up to the camera?
Wat drinken we pakken? Deze man?
Right, we have
Dan mogen we maar de zwarte mee.
Houston, we have a problem. Right, there we go. Not that one, that one. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. We had a momentary lapse on our camera. Let's I'm going to stick that.
fried chicken. Hier staat nog een mannetje.
Mm-hmm. Sure, that's it. Refreshments have arrived. So as you can see, come on, don't make me get the app out. No, it's gonna fight me. Of course it's gonna fight me. I've been working so hard for 48 hours. Right. There you go. So that is a little vine that's added to our wall outside by the road. Very plain at the moment. So what I will do is add a little bit of foliage to it. I'm not going to touch it at the moment because I've super glued it in place, and I want it to allow it, give it time to settle. But as you can see, that works quite well along in that placement.
James,
Looking great.
Thank you very much.
What do you use for that vein?
So this stuff here is called in the UK it's called curly moss. You can buy it.
Do we have that in Holland, Stefan?
Yes.
Yeah, you will do. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Not super expensive. It literally comes in pieces about that size, but in a big bag or sometimes a little bag. And what you need to do, one thing I would say is be careful, because obviously if I pick this up, it's all together. So you just get a clump of that out of the bag very gently, and then you just very quietly tease it apart until you get bits come off, because it all hooks in with each other. And if you pull it, what happens is you end up pulling it so you've got lots of little bits. So to try and keep the bigger bits, like that, for example, you've got a bit there that's not part of it. That's just hooked round.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? But the good thing about it is, because it is what it is, it's curly moss, you can then add bits to it, and it will look like it's part of the same plant or tree. Or so it's a great tool to have in your arsenal.
I've used some of that same stuff in my diorama.
Mm-hmm.
I glued it against the wall.
Yes.
Also, Don, I have something here, and when you are here on Thursday, you can take some with you.
Thanks.
Oh, cool. I can't show you just now, but just over my shoulder. Actually, let's see if I can show you. I probably can. No, give me. I'll show you later on. Basically, that I made a tree, and what I did is I made the branches from wire, the trunk from dowel, so pieces of solid wood, And as the wire came out, I then added the curly moss to the end of the wire, which formed very fine branches for the tree. And it's
That's why I ask you.
Yeah, it's fiddly. It really is fiddly, but it's well worth it. The effort gives you massive rewards on the way it looks. So yeah, you can use it as part of a build towards a tree, but it's not going to be a tree only. But what it can do, it can give you like small bushes. Yeah, you can make small bushes, make rose bushes, clematises. It's really good for climbing, like Stefan has said, for putting on the outside of a building, climbing up. So a creeper of some description, a vine leaf. Yeah, it's great. It's a great little tool. And to be honest, if you, I don't know in Holland if you have these. I'm sure you have, but if you've got one of those, let me come off full screen. If you've got one of those stores that does a multitude of hobbies, so you've got painting and sewing and jewelry making and all that sort of thing. We have a company in the UK called Hobbycraft. There are others available. Sorry, I'm just checking on an admin message. If you go into one of those stores and just walk around all the different sections, you'll pick up all sorts of things from each section that you can use in your hobby in model making. Jewelry section, you can pick up embroidery bits that you can like a ribbon that's embroidery, but you can cut off a shape of a heart, for want of a better phrase, and you can then use that on a building. You can stick it onto a flat surface, and it then becomes an embossed wall. There's loads and loads of stuff. Always worth having a good nose when you've got 5 minutes to walk around. So right, let's have a quick look, see in the chat, see where we're up to now. Budget modelers there saying hi folks, be there later. Yeah, that's cool. Mark Ewan saying, I can honestly say I'm knackered. LOL. Yes, I think we all know that feeling. Steve Ledstone is in the house. Hi Steve, saying evening all. Mark Ewan said he is now sitting on the sofa with a well-earned coffee, all thanks to my wife for being very understanding over the weekend. Yeah, you know what, Mark? That gives me a really good opportunity to do exactly just that. Can I go out of my way to thank, well, not only the participants, but also the support crew? By that, I mean the wives, the girlfriends, the partners, the children, whoever, all those people that have been in the background making coffee, allowing our modelers to spend the time at the bench making their models. It's without your patience, your support, we would all be in a very different place. So thank you. A big congratulations to you all for putting up with us over this long weekend. And I'm saying it as loudly as I can because my wife is over my shoulder as well. So it's aimed at her as well. Even if you've not really gone and made lots of coffee and stuff and you've just ignored what's going on to de-stress the situation, that's great too. Whatever. But thank you for being there. And yeah, without you, we couldn't do this hobby. So thank you. Mark, you was just saying, looking great, James. Diorama is something I wouldn't mind doing myself. Mark, I can definitely put you up for a challenge on that. And there will be winners on that one. But yeah, no, any advice you want on dioramas, I'm no expert, don't get me wrong, but it is a passion. It's something I really enjoy doing. So yeah, if I can tell you straight off the bat, I will. If I don't know the answer, I'll go and find out for myself and then tell you. 21 people watching, thank you very much. And obviously, as you're aware, we are here raising money for Models for Heroes. So if you're not quite sure how to do that, this is how you can donate. I'm just doing a little bit of admin here. Unfortunately, Doug's not going to make it back to us this weekend. The project, the build is finished, and he's had a great weekend and wants to say thank you to everybody for the support that's been given and allowing him to be a part of it. So thank you for that. That's all good. So that's the work on our base. Let's put a bit of context to our base. And this is where we are hoping to go. This is where we're hoping to go with our diorama. That will be the way it will look in the end. But obviously I've got a little bit of weathering to do to the tank, which I'm going to do in a moment while I allow this to just settle. Because I've done all the basic stuff that I need to do so far to that. I'm going to add a little bit of foliage to our vine that we put up. We'll do that in a little bit. But there's no rush for that. I'm going to have a slurp of coffee. So I don't know whether the guys in America are watching and whether we're in the background like they were yesterday. But hoping to see some of you guys later on tonight. Come and pop in. Don't worry if you haven't finished the model. You know, no shame. We don't operate like that. You took part, and that's all that matters. If you finished, great. If you haven't, not a big problem. But if you can put some pictures up in the reveal album as the model is at 8 o'clock UK time, that would be wonderful. Like I say, if it's finished, fine. If you haven't finished it, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. We don't rush with don't push for deadlines and that sort of stuff in as much as hard and fast. That is the deadline. That's when we will stop officially doing the group build. But if you want to carry on tweaking your build afterwards, i.e. finishing them, that's up to you. It's fine. So 21 people watching. Thank you very much for being with us. Let's have a quick look at the chat, see if there's any more chat to come in there. Wayne Cooper has commented, said, I'm done on this one, James. Totally pushed me all the way. My pictures are in the album on the mess. Thank you for letting me in here. Now I'm off to chill for a bit. Wayne, it's really a pleasure. It was my pleasure to have you a part of it. And it's good that you got pushed. I hope you've looked after yourself. And like I say, the reveal album is there, just 3 pictures. You don't have to do that tonight, as long as it's done by Monday evening. We're going to do a quick reveal show on Monday about 7 o'clock for just about an hour and a half. I'm going to be joined by Carl Smith, and we're going to talk about how the weekend went, what we raised, and what you guys did. So that'll be a little bit of fun. Ian Douthwaite's there saying pictures now in the reveal album. Thank you for thanks for a great weekend and trying new modeling techniques. We'll keep you in the background while I'm making dinner. Oh, Ian, thank you so much. I really blown away. Thank you for your help. Thank you for being a part of it, and I'm glad that we pushed you a little bit in a different direction for a change. That's wonderful. Man Cupboard Model says my wife was glad I've been out of the way all weekend. Yeah, well, she still, she still had that ability to ignore you and pretend you're not there. So that's good. Otherwise, I'm sure other jobs could have been found. But yeah, so like I say, we are a big community of modelers all around the world, especially in this day and age of media. And obviously, our partners play a big part in sports too. Yeah, so it's a possibility that some of the podcast crew are not going to make it. Darren's just Darren has messaged me saying that he's got to run out and do something for the family. That's not a problem, but he will try and get to see us at some point. Whitey said he's not going to meet the deadline, but he will get it finished. He's had a fun time and said thanks. So I'm not sure they're going to be with us this evening. And Doug has said that the project was done, but he won't make it this evening for the stream. So no, that's fine. I totally understand. We'll see. We'll see. When we get to that point when we've gone past 8 o'clock, then obviously we'll make a decision at that point. But it's been great to have the international element. So thanks to all of them if they're watching, and thanks to your efforts. It's been a blast. So thank you. I'm going to step out for a minute and a second to stretch my legs. And I would advise anybody that's still modelling to do exactly the same. Take a little bit of time to yourself. Get a cup of coffee. Holler at the support network to give you a coffee. However it works up for you, that's fine. So building my models. Just asked a question. Do we have to 8 o'clock to finish and then upload pictures to the reveal album? Well, basically, I think that's Carl. I'm right in saying yes. Your build is up till 8 o'clock. So a few minutes after 8 o'clock. But yeah, to get those reveal album reveal pictures in, that'd be great. But you know what? I'm not going to come around and check that you've put your modeling equipment down at 8 o'clock, if you know what I mean. But yeah, when we get to 8 o'clock, if we'll put I probably will put a post up actually around 8 o'clock for you to put in a picture or something or whatever. I'm not really that worried. I am going to go over the reveal album more on Monday. It's more of a case of encouraging you to get involved in the chat, have a chat with the guys that are here, ask some questions, play some games and all that sort of stuff, or whatever's going on, and relax and have a beer. So I know that you are relaxing, not modelling. So yeah, Carl, I hope that answers your question. So I'll be right back. Lucy, you all right? Just to keep an eye on the chat. There's nothing going on in the second, but just keep an eye for me.
Yep, no problem, James.
Oh, Steve is there as well. I didn't see him any movement when I asked the question. So yeah, okay. I'll be back 2 seconds.
Oh,
All right, Steve.
yeah, just watching football as well.
Watching the what?
Football. Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, so
My name is Malcolm, and I am the founder and chairman of Models for Heroes. I am here to say thank you very much for joining the 48-hour build and for supporting Models for Heroes by doing so. Your fundraising means a hell of a lot to us. We provide model kits to veterans, emergency services, and serving personnel for meaningful activities, for the respite, to help with busy minds. I'm sure you're aware that model making can relax the mind, depending on what kit you're working on, and we use that as to provide that as a recovery tool, and it works really well. It's been fantastic. The last 4 years, we've helped thousands of people to join the hobby, and we've provided thousands of hours of model making activities, which is great, really good. And we can't do that without your support. So thank you ever so much. Please do enjoy your 48-hour builds. Happy birthday to the Models Officers Mess. Well done to James to organising all this. And yeah, have a great days. Please get some rest. Do not stay up for 48 hours. I think that's it. Well done, everyone. I've got a banner here just to finish. Ready? What was that? Take 9?
Oh, abrupt end. Cool. Message from Malcolm there, obviously emphasising the importance of Models for Heroes and what is achieved by the money and donations of which you make. So thank you for that. We're gonna go for a giveaway in a minute. If I can just rescue what I've done. Right, so yes, it's that time. Steve Ledstone has just said there, just noticed the spelling error on Malcolm's video website. Oh, really? Oh. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out, Steve. That must be my bad. I apologise for that. But we can clarify the spelling mistake. Most definitely. So the website is just here, modelsforheroes.org.uk. So we're going to do a fact finding for a gift. That'll be coming up in about 10-15 minutes. And we also have one other gift to give away at some point this evening, which will be a task involving the website as well. So 2 visits to the website will be required at some point.
good job I was muted. It sounds like I heard of elephants upstairs.
Well, let's try. Connor, upstairs, please. Get back.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing it again without any volume, apparently. me reset myself. Let's take 2. He says, punch buttons.
When they pulled me out of the wreckage, I was laying there. It felt like I felt alone, and that's what I felt like. I felt alone that night. You know, the night before I had my discharge, I was like, I'm a soldier. You know, I'm that tanky. And that's my job. And when I woke up, I wasn't. Yeah, it felt like I felt lonely, and I felt, yeah, that's it. What do I do now? I felt lost. My name is Peter Cosgrove. I'm 35. I volunteer for Model Geeks Heroes, but I'm also a household. I served for 8 years in the 2nd Royal Tank Regiment as a driver and gunner on Challenger 2 tanks. In 2009, I was with a squadron from my regiment, and we were deployed on Herrick as part of the Armoured Support Group using a vehicle called the Viking, which is an amphibious snowmobile vehicle that was originally used by the Royal Marines. And our role was an armoured support unit for Task Force Helmand. And at the end of my tour, we were doing one of our last on the ground, and I was lead vehicle, and I was involved in an IED strike on my vehicle, which resulted in foot and leg injuries due to the blast. When I was a child, started from a very early age, it was my kit that my dad had, and we had built it with Airfix cutting salt. And one day we just built it, me and my dad together, stuck together, no paint, just loads of blue marks all over it. And we stuck it on the shelf, and then a couple of days later, my mum knocked off the shelf, it shattered. That was my introduction to it. By the time I was a teenager, stopped it. Beer, girls, clubs, usual. You know, you didn't want to say that your model mate, because some of the girls would go, "You're boring." And then I joined the army, and eventually, so the incident happened. It was a joke present for Christmas. I came home from seminary, and I was given a big box, and in the box was a Revell 137 Tiger Moth, and inside there was the kit, but also a ticket to go flying in one, which goes back to just before I went to Afghanistan. My mum was going to buy me a trip in one, and I said no, I'll have it when I come back because I'm coming home. My granddad, Charles Harold Brown, he was in the Fleet Air Arm in the Second World War, so he was in the Royal Navy. He was an armourer, so he was one of the unsung heroes of keeping the aircraft in the air, the Sea Hurricane, which is one of his favourites. He always used to tell me about it, and the photographs I've got of him always show me the Sea Hurricane, and a very particular operation, which the Sea Hurricane was Operation Pedestal, which was the major convoy of Malta. I have no qualms of building something that was designed to kill. It might be the odd vehicle that I might not want to, because it might bring back a memory. But I'm not afraid of giving it a go. I've got a couple of Challenger 2 tanks.
in my stash that someday I will build. That I build into how I remember it. I volunteer with Models for Heroes, and I volunteer not far from me in Elsford. And I have a small little group who come every month, and we sit down, we model, we have a bit of banter. That's the best, that's what people in the armed forces are well known for. We like having a little bit of a giggle, and it's a way of socialising. And we can all have a chat while bending a bit of plastic, really. Models Heroes gives a lot of benefits. It's a good way of socialising, meeting other people who are in the same boat, as you could say. Giving someone an idea to be creative. They might sit down, concentrate on building something, and take their mind off their problems. It's another tool in the toolbox of coping. For the last 2 years I've been with them. I've been able to give something back by volunteering and running a session. Years ago, he was like, "Oh, he's got PTSD, right, we'll get rid of him, you're a nutcase," or something like that. I think now people are accepting it, that this, it's one of the traits of going to war, doing your job, seeing upsetting situations. It will stay with us forever in today's society, with not just the military, emergency service, anything has dealt with a traumatic situation. It's bringing it to light that it's not a stigma, it's not something bad. It's what people live, it's what people are living with. It's a part of our lives now. I think times have changed, and the message is getting put across. I think in today's society, they see the hobby, they accepted it. I'll use my wife for example. She does knitting, sewing. It's exactly the same as that. She goes to her clubs, I go to mine. Having a hobby, and from history, quoting Churchill, it's good to have 2 or 3 hobbies. It makes you feel safe. I've now come to realise that there's people out there. There's the charities, Healthy Heroes, British Legion, Combat Stress. They've all helped me get to where I am now. And the best part is family. They've accepted me. Now, this is Peter. He's changed, but in other ways, there's still a little bit of the old Peter there. No, I didn't think I had a future because of what it can bring on. Models for Heroes, they've helped me in many ways. Helped me to meet fellow models, get out there as a volunteer and actually help fellow veterans who are in need of support. When I got flown back into Brize Norton, I saw 2 Vikings on the flight pad being loaded onto a Galaxy transport, and that brought a tear to my eye. I don't want to just walk away from it. It's part of my life, really. If that's there. I'll shed my tear, move up and move on. I've grown up around all these vehicles, history, and it's something I do not like. I don't want to just walk away. I think it's something that a doctor or a specialist could prescribe to someone. They want something to keep those bad days at bay, or to take your mind off it. I would say give it a go yourself, and don't knock until you've tried it.
So I work in mum shop.
So there you go. A very moving piece indeed. Thank you to Malcolm for letting me use that during our drive. I'm really, really grateful. So hopefully you've taken the time and trouble to donate. If you haven't, obviously you've got the link there now. Please make sure that you have a cup of coffee with a hero. Give the money for a coffee to Models for Heroes, and the benefits that will come from that are much more important. We've been joined by Danny. Danny is now with us. Hi, Danny. How are you?
Good evening. Hello.
Hi, Danny.
Sorry to keep you waiting in the wings there. We were obviously busy.
No worries, mate. I saw it and I could hear it.
Cool. Eventually, when I got it right. It's not a problem. All the videos that we've put together, or that have been put together, are pretty much under the control of myself, because it's literally a click and play affair using StreamYard. But unfortunately, fortunately, actually, because I'm so glad I can use it, that video is not something I can control with a click. It's a little bit more technical. And I've literally only done it twice, and I keep forgetting quite how to do it. But anyway, enough. It's a very moving piece, and I'm glad that I've used it. It means a lot. We are now look at that. We are an hour away from finishing, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are close to your finishes. And there we go. Making Models is with us. Evening all. Oh, jeepers. Indeed. He's all over the place. So evening, Carl. Hope you're well. Not quite sure what you're going to be seeing for the next hour or so, but I'm pretty certain you're going to see a couple of beers floating in about an hour, without a doubt. So, yeah, all good. I got a couple of bits and pieces to do on my tank. Got some weathering to do, so I've got to get some pigments, which are up here, which I will do while I'm talking, because I can. I don't think I need any of those, actually.
Je hoort hier niet te lekker.
How you getting on, Steve?
Yeah, I'm just going to do the canopy now.
Good.
And then I think I'm nearly done. I've just got a couple more decals to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And that should be it, just about done.
Good. Lewis, how are you getting on?
Yeah, I'm done all the decals. I'm just going to start on the canopy.
Okay.
Maybe they're actually blocking me there.
So I've got my gun to put on, an aerial, to make, but we are going to concentrate on. Actually, we could use that, couldn't we? Going to concentrate on a little bit of weathering. Now, for me personally, I like to use weathering pigments. My weapon of choice is from a company called Pinnacle Model Supplies, and I'm going to use some dark ash, a bit of dark ash, dark green, green, and I was looking for that one there, a bit of medium mud. So before I start, I'm just going to go and grab a glass for my drink. And I'm literally on the final legs now. I think we should get this done pretty soon. I would say probably the next 20 minutes. So in the meantime, can I... let me just quickly go through the chat. Lisa's here as well with Carl watching. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for being with us. Midnight Modeling. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon indeed. Thank you for being with us. And Mark Ewan is saying, how is everyone? How are all on the crew? Yeah, we've gone through the crew. The Danny, Don, and Stefan are all on private pieces. However, I will highlight this because I can. Danny.
Hello.
So you're where are you with your diorama?
It's like this right now.
It's very dark.
Is it?
No. That's not what I meant. Would you look at that?
Is this what you mean, James?
That is just awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I like that a lot. Sorry, I could just see it on the table and I thought, oh my God, I can't just not walk past that. That's just brilliant.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It was a pleasure to build it in this 48 hours. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. It's yeah, speechless, blown away. Thank you very much, Danny. Let me crack on because I've got a couple of things I must do right now. I said we were going to do fact finding for a gift. So this is the I'm going to do the last question in about 40 minutes, but this is in fact this is the last question. So the last question is, how many awards did 2019 documentary Piece by Piece win? You can go to www.modelsforheroes.org.uk to find the answer. Go fact finding to get your gift. Oh, it'd be so easy if my teeth were in. But I'm going to nip off for a glass and get your answers into the chat. First person in the chat to get the answer to how many awards did the 2019 documentary Piece by Piece win? And you have then done your fact finding for your gift.
Good one, boys.
Dank je.
So you got a couple of minutes to find the facts. Go fact finding on www.modelsforheroes.org.uk and you'll be able to find that answer to how many awards did the 2019 documentary Piece by Piece win?
Oh.
Grappig, hè, Monique?
So we've got Leon there, and good evening. Finally, I catch you all live. Yes, you've been watching us on playback, have you? It's been a really busy, almost 48 hours. Henry's there. He's saying hello, everybody. We've got some guesses coming in. We've got Making Models. He's saying 8. Lisa saying 3. Cole being told by Lisa 3. Leon's going with 6. Henry's gone with 3. We'll find out in a second. Keep those guesses coming in. You want to go fact finding for your gift? www.modelsforheroes.org.uk is where you need to go. And find the answer to how many awards did the 2019 documentary Piece by Piece win? "24 of you watching. Come on, get your answers in. Making Models is saying there. Whatever it is, it should have been more. Indeed, I can't disagree with that. It's a very, very moving video. Gets me every time. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Get over to the website, www.modelsforheroes.org.uk and go fact finding for your gift. There you go. So the question was, how many awards did the 2019 documentary Piece by Piece win? And that was your mission, to go fact finding on the website for Models for Heroes. And the first person in the chat, actually, there's a few other guesses in there. Let's have a quick look. Henry's gone with 3. Midnight Mullins gone with 8. Mark Ewan's gone with 6. But the first person with the correct answer was indeed Lisa Craft Station. She said 3 awards is how many awards that piece has won. Congratulations. PM me your address details and I will send your gift that you went fact finding for in the post next week. Thank you for playing. We'll have one more little thing in which you'll need to go hunting for this evening. That'll be in any time in the next hour to an hour and a half, I would guess. But if you haven't done so already, and for those that have just joined us, we are all about raising money for Models for Heroes over this weekend. If you're not sure how to make a donation, this is how. Carl from Making Models is just asking me, are you after my wife's details? Easy now. Yeah, I was very careful of how I worded that, Carl. I knew that was your wife. So congratulations, Lisa. Great job. Great surfing on the web at www.modelsforheroes.org.uk. Brian Richardson is there saying, been a fantastic weekend. Well done, you stars. Thank you very much, Barrett. It's an awful lot to me. Really does. It's been I would say it's been stressful. It has had its moments. There has been some wibbles, myself included. I'm not ashamed to say I had a wibble. Definitely. It's been a lot different to most years that we do the build. Been very busy, and of course, it's been very different because we've been joined by our wonderful friends and colleagues from the Netherlands and the US of A. So, yeah, it's been very different and great fun. Just learned a few lessons, like not to be the host at the same time. But yeah, no, there's been a good few lessons learned, and I got a sneaky feeling there'll be some other things coming up in the diary fairly soon. But hey, there you go. Carl just saying there that I taught her the Google skills, and Lisa saying, "Thank you, Carl. You're amazing." I added that bit in, Carl. So sorry. But yeah, 27 of you watching. Thank you very much. We are literally now 40 minutes away from the closing off time for the build, and then we can finally crack open those cold ones. We have been joined by somebody in the back room. Hey, here he is.
Hello.
How you doing, Steph?
Oh yeah. Bit miffed.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can be blamed for the computer issues, but yeah, what a nightmare.
Oh, luckily I keep all my videos and stuff on spare drive.
Uh-huh.
So I've got to sort it all out. Just moving all that across. So I've recovered all my files on my desktop, all my personal files, all Lisa's stuff. So I'm just recovering that. Once that's done, it's wipe all the drives that I don't need.
Yeah.
And then reinstall everything.
Yeah.
Give a completely clean install. So anyway, it's done. So I just thought I'd pop on and say, well done, guys. Thank you very much on behalf of all the beneficiaries. Really appreciate what you've done, what you're doing. You've all done a fantastically amazing job, and everything that you've raised will be put to great use. It's just fantastic. Thank you, guys.
Oh, Steph, bless you. Honestly, it's been a pleasure for us. However difficult or hard work it's been a pleasure no matter what. So, and you've been equally as part of it. So, well done, you. And well done for what you achieved in the build.
What's happened my canopy?
Well, you see, what you've got to remember is in the film version of what happened, they can double those sort of things out.
Yes.
In real life, they can't. So you're just showing the real action pictures of what happened in that event. That's all.
Well, thank you, mate. Bring it on next year.
Yeah, I wouldn't shout too loudly. We've got the three guys here. Although I will say, I don't know. Did you see earlier that we had a quick look at Danny's efforts?
Yes.
Yes, with the lights on, and I mean this was literally in the last couple of seconds.
Oh no, I missed that. No.
Oh, okay. Then just to make you feel that's just that little bit better. Then,
yeah,
Danny, could you just do the honours and show? Oh no, you've moved the bit that was on there. Ah, look at that in the dark.
Is he actually going to paint the tank?
Yeah, he does lose a few marks for not painting tanks, but the bit that you didn't see was a couple of minutes ago when I showed it. He literally had the crane and everything above it.
Oh, what, the gantry?
Yeah. It was everything was above it, and I literally was going to go and do something, and I was like, "Oh no, hang on, I can't miss that." So yeah, it's all right. I've taken him off the invite list for next year, so it's fine.
Well done, Danny.
I'm obviously joking, Danny. Yeah, brilliant build.
Cheers.
Yeah, no, honestly. Let me just change that because we don't want that anymore. We'll put that back on. No, we don't. We don't want that. We want that. Silly. Yeah, so thanks, Steph. Thanks for popping in.
Okay, mate. I've got to get this sorted.
Yeah, there's a couple of people here. Just Mark Ewing just saying, cheers, evening, Steph.
Evening, Mark.
And Barry Richardson saying, Steph's in the house, bless him.
Steph's going again.
And Carl is saying hi, and then they're all going to say goodbye.
Hey, guys. Bye.
Cheers, Steph. You have a great evening. I'll see you in the week.
Bye.
Cheers. Cheers.
Bye.
Adios.
I just got to double check with my colleague. Steve, is that a daiquiri you've got there?
No, it's a porn star martini.
Oh, I guess you must be finished then, huh?
Nearly.
Oh.
My daughter brought it down for me.
Oh, bless her heart. Bless her heart.
It's a bit.
It's a bit. Is it? Oof.
Yeah. It's a bit strong.
Bless her. Right, so I'm going to pop off for a couple of seconds. I decided I need to do something else before I start with the pigments, but I will be back very shortly to do some pigment work and finish off the build for myself. And no doubt Lewis and Steve will be close behind me or in front of me finishing. So let's have I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a message from one of our many followers and friends.
Hello, my name is Gary Hicks. I want to say a big thank you to Malcolm, James, and all the other guys from Models for Heroes. They've helped me out so much over the last year with my PTSD, everything, learning new modelling skills with Models for Heroes. It is a very good run charity. Most of us vets know how bad we do suffer from our demons and other things, but model making has helped me in so many different ways to be a lot more calmer, think of things more clearly, not flying the way I used to. And I'll also be doing James's 148 scale build off. We air crew there to go along with my Spitfire. I will be doing it the same time the guys are doing theirs online. Really looking forward to this weekend to doing it. And I just want to say again, thank you to Models for Heroes for all that they have done for the veterans here in Northern Ireland. I want to say thank you again and all the best for the 48-hour build.
On him.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh. Hey. Hoi. Okay, here come the bitterballs.
bit of what? Okay, guys, just very quickly, whilst James is away from the bench, we've just had a new comment come in the chat from John Mayfield. He's put, just posted finished model in the reveal album. Thank you for a fun-filled weekend, and thank you to all that contributed. So well done, John, on completing your model.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Well done.
Oh, that's better. Thank you for jumping in there, Nat.
Not a problem.
Can you be chat Dolly for a bit?
I can be for a little while. Connor's going to bed soon, but I can be till his alarm goes off.
No, that's cool. No problem. Just give me a chance to get my head down and get this little bit of weathering done, that's all.
Never Yeah, Connor's just asked Alexa, apparently you've got 6 minutes left.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks, Alexa. Alexa, play death metal.
That's not a bad thing, Connor.
You need to come and tell James that, Connor.
Quick, come and tell James.
Hang on a second. Let's speak to Connor.
Say that to James again.
2 seconds.
Yeah, that's all right. No worries.
I'm taking note of what's going on, but the person that's supposed to be doing isn't. There we go.
That's right.
Alexa, I can't hear you.
Alexa can't hear me. No.
Can you hear that?
Just go to Alexa and say to Alexa, Connor.
Yeah.
Go to Alexa and say to Alexa, Alexa, play death metal.
What did she say? Oh, what did they say?
We can't find any long that.
Okay, then go back to Alexa and say, can you play Nelly the Elephant?
Mind any playing?
Sorry, Lewis.
She's about to play Ellie the elephant. She found a song.
Go on, you go listen to Ellie the elephant then. Make sure I've got this amazing smart speaker and the kids use it more than what we do.
Oh, okay. Let me take Lewis off pressure. Sorry, Lewis.
Right, no pressure on me. I was just thinking how mean and cruel you was asking to play death metal when D and T are two of the hardest letters for him to say.
I did think that as I was saying it, and thought, oh, I'm giving him a real challenge. But I could have said, Alexa, play Just Making Conversation.
Yeah, it would have been better. He can say all of them letters.
Right, let me put my head down and get some of this. Get me eyeshadow on.
And just join us in the chat. We've got
Whitey.
Whitey, sorry.
She'll get there one day.
I'll get there when it's all finished.
She's still struggling with her own name.
I just got back from my lunch date with the wife, so
Oh.
I got silver on this morning before we left, but I'm probably not going to meet the deadline. But what are you going to do?
Hey, you've treated the missus, so it's all good.
Yeah, I can give you a pass. I can give you a pass purely for the fact you took the wife for lunch. So, yeah, okay, I'll let that one slide.
Yeah, I'll get masking on it and shoot some glue on it. And I don't know how much longer do we have officially?
Officially, we have 26 minutes.
6 minutes. Jesus Christ. All right, I might get the masking done in that time, but probably not the blue paint and decals.
Oh, don't worry.
No.
The whole idea, right, White, is we have a deadline because we should.
Yeah.
But, I don't have a pressure on it.
Right. Get it. Had fun doing it and hanging out for the weekend regardless.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. It's about the community. It's about raising a bit of money and a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Fun?
So.
Fun?
Very fun.
Well, fun for about 98%. I don't think I can count you and Lewis in that, Steve.
Yeah, I've got to break the bad news to you, Whitey.
What's that?
In the last session, in the afternoon session, it would appear that the guys from the Netherlands really put their flag in the ground. So yeah, we could all be in trouble, I think.
As far as what did they win some more prizes? Did they?
No, they've not won any prizes as such, but they finished first.
Gotcha.
They and the quality of their work. They basically. I think they misunderstood in as much as I think they believe that there's some sort of international competition as to who can do the best, the quickest.
Nothing wrong with a little healthy competition.
Oh yeah, and I've got to tell you, we were debating whether the USA were going to come in a strong second or third.
I'll be surprised if any of I don't think Frildo or Samo are going to get theirs done in time either. But I'm going to say, look, Stefan there, I can't believe 48 hours in a complete diorama. That is remarkable. Same with, I mean, it's, man, a simple, maybe 10-part kit here. I have a game on speed building or something.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't been confirmed, but I got a sneaky feeling that they've been practicing.
Well, it's a 48-hour kit build, not a 48-hour diorama build.
Yeah. We have a little bit of experience.
Wow, I'll say. Yeah, you guys really jumped out there. Holy cow.
Hier in Holland we say, ach, we doen maar wat.
So, if there you go. Nat, are you by the computer? If not, I can just stop what I'm doing. It's fine.
Yes, James.
Can you just highlight the Netherlands guys for their builds? So just click on them individually so they can show their builds to Whitey.
Yeah, so we've got Don first.
Ooh, very nice, man. Good stuff.
So that's Don's and Stefan.
Yep.
Stefan.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Look at that.
Thank you.
I mean, 48 hours, that's incredible, man.
And then it was Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny's just a show off of a build.
Yeah, but in
It
fairness,
puts right in it.
oh yeah,
Oh,
lights
wow.
as well.
Nice.
But in fairness, you know, we have deducted points from Danny because he's got a model on there that's not painted. So technically, technically, I will.
Ja, Danny had moeten komen.
I will grasp at any straw I can. But yeah, fantastic, guys. Well done. Yeah,
James,
so
you're so harsh to me. You're so harsh.
yeah, I'm not sure what point you're trying to make, but yes, you're right. Yeah, so I think if we can talk you into next year, obviously you're going to have to raise your game. Why there's going to have to be a lot of discussion between you guys, and I'm not going to lie, the UK as well, because we can't let them do this 2 years running.
There you go, James.
We'll definitely jump into next year's.
Right, let's just highlight Steve. Bear with me. Is that a finish, Steve? Oh, look at that!
Wow.
Wow.
That's lovely.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
He's kept the diorama quiet, hasn't he? He's been quietly beavering away.
Yeah, and I've not ever seen anything like it.
No, you're not the first person to say that, Connor, about Steve.
Right, Ben the Commander, you're going to say no night to everybody.
Hello.
Good night, Connor. Thank you so much for this weekend. We really loved having you about.
Guess what?
Hold on. Just give me a chance, Connor. Connor.
Guess what?
Guess what, Connor? What?
I'm at sickly school tomorrow because I've just moved.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in new school tomorrow, right?
Yeah, because I just moved in my new school.
Okay.
And I'm missing my old friends.
All right, the Commander.
But you'll make new ones. They'll be better friends.
Yeah, you'll make it, mate.
Right, this is one fun on the night and you're going to bed now. You're
Night.
Good night, my love. You take care. See ya.
Right, we're back down in a minute, James.
Yeah, whatever. That's no worries. You get yourself sorted.
Come on in, Monster.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on in, Monster. Bedtime. Call me.
No, that was Connor. There's a big sigh of relief from Lewis's table now.
Oh yes. I love him to bits. He just, because of some of his conditions, he's constantly wanting to help and get involved, and it's like you've got chemicals, knives, and everything, and he just doesn't realise.
No, that's all good though. It's lovely to have him about. I do enjoy having him around. Mark Ewan says hello, Whitey.
Hello, Mark.
Ian Douthwaite says, "Oops, I have just found bulldozer headlamp lying on my paint stand. About to fix it and rephotograph." Oh, that's all good. No worries. Cole for making models. He's in capital letter mode today. My eye has never been so impressed. Well done. I think that's meant to be impressed. But yeah. Honestly, I think it's your fat fingers, Carl. I'm just guessing, but there you go. So we have got officially 18 minutes to go, and I am going to head down now to get this across the finish line. I'm very, very close, so it's not a big deal. I can hear that can in the fridge calling me.
So hello guys, and I'm making a short appearance. So firstly, congratulations to the Model Officers Mess and happy birthday. And I just wanted to say what an amazing thing you're all doing. You know, not just James and the guys that are running this over the weekend, but everyone that's taking part, everyone that's donating. It's fantastic. And let me tell you that every single penny that is raised will make such a difference to the lives of lots and lots of people, the beneficiaries from Models for Heroes. It will make such a huge difference. It's been proven time and time again how this hobby can really help these guys and girls that are struggling as a result of their service, whether they be veterans or members of the emergency services. It is so, so important. So unfortunately, and apologies, I'm unable to take part in the build itself. But what I wanted to do was just send a little message to everyone that's taking part, everyone that's supporting the whole weekend, the build, the charity and everything, and just say what a great job you're all doing. Keep going, lots of coffee, make sure you take a break and enjoy your weekend, enjoy your builds. And from me and from Models for Heroes and from all the beneficiaries, it's very much appreciated. You're doing a fantastic thing. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Thanks very much. See you later.
Thank you very much, Luke, for your time to send us that message. It's much appreciated. We will get you in one of these builds one day. Definitely. So I'm just doing a little bit of this. We have forgotten.
Hey, lovely.
Hey jongen, kijk achter je.
Have you had a chance to go through some of the comments, James?
Bear with me just 2 seconds and I'll look up and see where I'm at. So we have got to, I did up to where Carl is playing with his fat fingers and capital letters.
Yeah, not a problem. So Don Pedro, Facebook comment has put, the last minute to go, stay strong all. And Man Cupboard Models, woohoo, finished. Easily the quickest model I've ever made. He's been doing the Airfix 148 WMIK Land Rover. We'll post final reveal pics on Facebook. Time to grab a beer. Cheers, guys and gals.
Indeed.
So well done.
Well done, and what's the word I'm looking for? Well deserved beer. Well done for that. Where are we? Oh my God, we're 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go.
Stop saying that. How long?
Sorry. It's more for myself than it is for you, really, because I am getting very close to losing the will to live.
You.
I'm just going to put you on mute, Lewis. Don't panic.
No stress. 15 minutes.
Oh, that's just mean.
I'm sorry.
That's just mean. It's no more or less than I would have done anyway. So, but yes, even so, still mean.
Now, let's be honest, James. All due respect, you have to host the show as well.
Oh, that's no get out. I wish it was.
It's not a get out. We all saw you.
So,
we are ready.
I can officially say that I have finished.
Oh, great.
I have spare time.
I've got enough time to press a button. And I'm just going to grab myself a quick drink.
I'm already for the
Stefan.
Yes. I got my drink. I got my snacks. I'm ready.
No. For the proper drink, I will shoot off for that. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell you the fact that someone put lights in their model has created a bit of an issue for me.
Again, sorry.
No, don't apologise. Don't apologise. It's good. So it caused a problem, but it actually. No, I'm not going to lie. I went to bed stressing over it. You know, I didn't sleep very much because of it. And no, I'm joking. It's given me some inspiration, I think would be fair to say. So, all good.
Inspiration is good.
James.
Yes.
Next year, do you invite us again?
If you're fool enough to do it, of course.
Now you're lost?
Of course. At the end of the day, you know how hard it is to find people that will willingly give up their time to cause international problems.
James, I would give you some inspiration for something with lights.
You'll give me something for inspiration. I don't know. I won't need it. I've got a plan.
Here on my table now.
Here on your table?
Yeah.
Oh, another one going off.
Oh, your internet connection's really bad. I can't make out what that is, Stefan. I'm really sorry.
It's a Hawk missile station.
Oh, now your sound's gone as well. Oh, this is great.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You're breaking up.
I'm just driving through tunnel.
Just some inspiration for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I feel as if I've got to get the big guns out now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Come on, James, hit us.
Really? Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you that in a little while. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be back in just 2 seconds. Right after this, I'm going to give you the last chance to win something, but I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of my wonderful, wonderful co-assistant.
I'm a bit busy at the moment, James.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry
So can I just ask those that are building in the live stream, if you could pop a picture, if you haven't already, I think you probably have, to be honest, but if you can pop a picture in our chat, the 24-hour live, I will have a look and reveal your work on there. I'm not going to go to the Facebook page. I'm not going to look at that today because we're going to do that Monday night. We're a couple of minutes away from finishing. I can't tell you how excited I am.
Can't tell you how stressed I am.
Bless your heart. I just like to say thank you for everybody that's taken part. Everybody that has taken part in the chat, thank you. And after the big hour, we will be around. We're going to hang around for a little while, have a chat, kick around some ideas for next year, and I don't think the wonderful Malcolm is going to be with us, unfortunately. You're going to have to ignore that beeping. That's just my notifications of the guys doing what I've asked them to do. Because he's busy working. I have spoken to him, and he is in awe, absolutely in awe of everything you've been doing. So I'm sure he's got it in the background to some degree, but if he's around, he has been invited to come and join us for a sup of a suitable refreshment. Turn the sound off from Lewis. We're a couple of minutes away from the finish. And as I said, this is aimed at Lewis, but it's aimed at everybody as well. If you've not finished, it's not a problem. And Whitey's obviously still masking. I can see that he's doing that. It's really not a problem. You know, the challenge is to take part and be a part of what we've done. And you've all done an amazing job. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and thank you on behalf of Models for Heroes. You are all legends. Right, I'm going to be back in about. Oh, do you know what I should have done? I should have done a timer. If I'd realised it'd be this 10, I could have done a timer. But I'm not that cruel. But yeah, we're a couple of minutes away. So, and then after we'll have a little discussion about what we've done. I'll show you what I've done. It's complete to a degree, and there's a reason it's to a degree. And you can blame Don and Danny for that. No, don't apologise. It's yeah. Malcolm Charles just saying, I'm here, just can't be on the stream as a family are watching today. No, that's fine, Malcolm. Honestly, the whole idea was to take the pressure off you, not to give you pressure. So that's cool. I'm going to be right back. In fact, I'm going to be right back just after you've got the opportunity to donate, and this is how you do it. So once again, thank you for everybody that has donated. If you want to rush over there and do a quick donation, that would be absolutely amazing. I have had a message from someone. Forgive the noise, but you'll know what it's about. The donation page will be open for a little bit longer. It was meant to shut down tomorrow, but it's going to go to the end of next week. And the reason for that is I was approached by somebody, and it was suggested that all employers have a charitable means or a way of donating to charity. So a challenge for you all that are watching: go and see your boss in the morning and say, I found this amazing charity and they would really love a donation. Can you make a donation? I'll put a link up in the Model Officers page for the week on the pinned post. And if you want to add to it, you can, and that would be fantastic. But the magic hour has arrived. It's not an exam, so I'm not going to say pens down. But what I will say is cheers.
Yes. Cheers, James.
Cheers. Cheers, all. Oh, sorry, Why I didn't give you a warning for that.
I got a fridge.
Cheers.
Do you want a drink? Oh, I didn't think it was going to finish on time. So.
Ouch. I'm going to mute that conversation.
Yes.
Normally I don't drink, James.
Sorry.
Normally I don't drink. Stefan and Danny know that. But for tonight, cheers, mate. What a wonderful show.
Well done.
Thank you very much. And cheers. Honestly, cheers to all of you that have taken part. It's been an absolute scream. It really has. Having elements from all around the world has just really made my weekend. So, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And I'm not an overly emotional person, and I'm not putting it on. I promise you I'm not. I genuinely are well enough. Thank you so much for all your hard work. I really appreciate it. Oh, bless you. Like you need to see my big fat face. But yeah, there you go. So my build is here behind me. It's a build that I didn't tell you, but it's gone in the picture frame. The reason that I got to blame Danny is because I'll show you the pictures in a minute, but it's going to be a box frame The sides are not done, so that part's not finished, but that wasn't part of the build, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish that box off. I've literally cut the wood about 4 hours ago, so part of it's glued, part of it's not. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and finish it all off, so it's all nice. There will be some lighting. There will be some lighting in the back. Background is already there, but you'll be able to see it in the pictures of what it will look like eventually. And then what I'm going to do is that will all be sealed and made beautiful. You can put your hand in it like that. Just make sure where I put my hand in. So it will be open. I'm not going to put the glass in it. But then what I will do is once that is complete, I will auction that off. And all the funds for that will go to Models for Heroes. So I won't keep the model, unfortunately, but yeah, it's a great cause and I'm happy to do it. So it will have a nice sunset effect behind it with some LEDs and yeah, a little bit more work to be done on that. But as soon as that's done, hopefully this week, if not the week after, that will be auctioned off for Models for Heroes. Thank you very much. And there's a message on the screen. I've got my beer in my hand now. Malcolm's just saying it's been a great weekend just watching the community come together and all the models come together too. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't have actually put the words in better than that. So let me Steve, is that you?
Yeah, sorry.
Go on, Steve. No, seriously, give me a chance for a drink. You go through the chat and then we'll hop over and have a look at the pictures and stuff.
Well done, James.
Yeah, that's embarrassed me. Thank you very much. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Yourselves.
Well done, James, for organising such a fantastic weekend. It's been, I think, out of all the ones we've been done in the past, this has got to be the best by far. And as you were saying, to have all the other elements join us as well from America, from Holland, etc. Yeah, it's been truly very wonderful. To see all the different builds and see the different takes of what people can and can't do within the 48 hours. You know, it's really good. We've all had a bit of a wibble, some of us, over the weekend, but we've managed to get through it, me especially. And at one point I was going to get the hammer out this morning, but hey-ho.
Yeah,
but no, thanks, James. You have put some really hard work into this. All those videos that you've had to compile and all the pop-ups and everything. You know, you've really put your heart and soul into it this weekend, and it shows. And what a fantastic amount of money they've raised so far, and I'm sure it will go up as well, which, as you say, will be truly appreciated by the Models for Heroes guys. So yeah, well done once again.
Thank you so much. Really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, it's really been. It hasn't been stressful. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I like compiling videos and bits and pieces. So it's been a pleasure. It's been a bit hard work, I got to be honest, but I got to thank my wife. She's put up with a lot. She had a wibble as well. She had an official Modeller's Mess wibble on her birthday, which is the day before we kick off. So the sacrifices she's made as well, love you to bits. Honestly, well done. And I've said it before, but I'm going to just say it again. Thank you so much for all the support that your loved ones put in while you're doing what you're doing. I know your partners may not say it to you, but I'll say it for them. I'm sure they love you to bits, and thank you for supporting them through this. Anyway, let's have a quick go through this chat. You going to read them out, Steve?
Yeah, okay, Mark, you're saying, well done, James, and everyone who took part. You're all legends. Yeah, everyone's legends, including you, Mark. You know, you've helped me out this weekend with a couple of messages over the last day or two. And that has helped me quite a bit, so thank you for that as well. And yeah, we'll move that out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Mark, I'm very slow for some reason. My computer.
That's all right. Let me take over. It's fine. No problem. Building my models. He's got great work, James. Thank you very much. And John Mayfield has called the Dutch crazy, I think.
Thanks. Thanks, Jan.
I'm a bit concerned because John normally doesn't give compliments. So, yeah, beware. Yeah, so lots of messages. I think we've gone through them all. If we haven't read your message out, I do apologise. But you know, thank you for your kind words. We're going to play one last time, one last thing in which I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the ability to win a gift, and this is really simple. Okay, so we're going to head over to the Models for Heroes webpage. Go and hammer it, really hammer it as much as you can. The reason being is I'm not reading that out. The reason being
that's just for Lewis.
I'm not reading it.
I agree, Malcolm. As long as you come and join us for it.
I'm not acknowledging it. I'm happy to be the host while you lot all pull your hair out, but not me. Yeah, so the last time, let's go over to the Models for Heroes page. It's www.modelsforheroes.org.uk, and we are fact-finding to a degree for a gift, but it's slightly different this time. The first person that can tell me where the Models for Heroes logo has been hidden on the website wins a prize. Get over there and don't crash the site, obviously, but you know, give it a good welly. And there you go, and that'll be our last prize. While you're looking for your facts, finding the fact for a gift, I'm going to quickly go around in a minute and see what all you guys have been doing. Lewis, I'm going to come to you first to get you out of the way. Like Malcolm says, Model Officer's logo is hidden, and it is not the M4H logo. It is my logo, which if I was prepared, I could have shown you what it is, but you should know. It is that logo right there. That logo should be hiding somewhere in the Models for Heroes website. modelsforheroes.org.uk with all the W's in front. Mark Ewing says next week we're going to do 1/32. I think what he means by that is we're going to do something in 32 seconds. Because I'm not going to do more than that. I'll tell the wife to hold on. There you go. Oh, well done. Who found that? That's the logo you're looking for, Steve. Thank you very much for finding that. That is the logo. Of course, it's on the avatar, isn't it? Oh, how stupid am I? Thank you, Steve. Yes, so fantastic. What I will do, though, is I will share with you where we are at with our donations so far. And I'm pleased to say we have reached 54% of what we were aiming for, which in some worlds would feel like we've not done very well. But you know what? Secretly, I didn't think we'd get 500. So we're over the 500 mark. Thank you very much. £540 will be winging its way in a couple of days' time to Malcolm and Models for Heroes. And that will make a massive, massive difference to the charity. So, Whitey, I can't believe that you've been left to take all the heat for the USA from everybody.
You know, I texted them guys and said, "Hey, you're getting in here for the wrap up." Haven't heard back from them though, so I don't know where Darren and the fellas are.
I think Darren, from what I remember, he was sorting something out for his daughter.
Yeah, I believe it's a new car or something.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. So.
Yeah,
we won't see him, unfortunately. But hey, you know, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. And like I said, these guys in the Netherlands have been really itching to rib you guys. I think somewhat your finishes. So
Rib away. Hey, they well deserved it.
Absolutely, I can't disagree with that. Rotters. We'll hatch a secret plan next time. Why?
I mean, somebody said let's do a 48-hour diorama build.
That's what we understood. Sorry.
That's no way I'm jumping in on, but you know, that's impressive to see what they banged out in 48 hours. That much.
Oh, absolutely. I know you could do a diorama in 48 hours. Why? Easy.
I think. Well, the next time I do one, you know, like anything else, you always, you give yourself a little debrief in your head about, okay, what could have I done differently to make it better? And I probably made the mistake of not really blocking out the time for the weekend. It's first weekend of spring. It's beautiful outside. Yeah. And it was Friday, I think. My wife said, hey, we're going to make reservations on Sunday for breakfast. Which I thought, all right, breakfast. Yeah, plenty of time to get back here. But then it turned into brunch 2 hours away. So.
Yeah, no, that's all good. It's all good. We're fortunate in that, especially in the UK, we've done it for a few years now. So diaries are written. The only person that's not worked for this year is Carl, who's gutted he's not here. But the last couple of years it's been myself, Stephen, Carl, and Lewis, and it's we're learning as we go along. But kit choice definitely is the key, which I failed on this year, if I'm honest.
I think next time I'll go. My priority will be kit choice, of course, and then it's just going to be pajamas and my butt in the seat. 48 hours.
Oh yeah,
my clothes brought down to me.
Wow. Yeah, and if you've got a comfortable enough seat, pillow, and duvet, whatever, it all works. Of course, Malcolm will be chewing at me. He'll be chewing at me for saying that because obviously we do not encourage it to stay up the whole
right,
day. But, as I said to him, the people that are doing it are grown men and women. They have to make their choices. So but there you go. Right, okay. So, did you want to say something, Steve?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot, mate, because I need to be up at R4. So.
Yes, I know that, mate. That's fine. Funny enough, I was about to ask you the very same thing. But thank you, Steve, for being with us.
No, thank you. I've enjoyed it very much.
Thank you for helping with the hosting and, as usual, being part of an awesome team. Thank you. And I've just realised you're growing a goatee. What's going on?
It's been about 3-4 weeks now.
Really? And I've not noticed. Oh my God. Well, I'm so sorry that I don't know what I did, and maybe I shared the wrong tablets with you, but I'm sure it'll wear off at some point.
Yeah.
Cheers, Steve.
Well, take care and
have a great day at work.
Nice to meet you guys. Also, it's been a fantastic weekend. So good to meet you all. Yeah. So Take care. God bless.
See you later.
Stay safe.
Bye, Steve. Bye, Steve.
Take care, Steve.
Bye.
Oh, man. I panicked. I severely panicked this morning when I saw that hammer looming over his Spitfire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was making me worry big time. Carl is just saying there, I've taken a look, Malcolm, you've hidden it well, you bugger. So keep looking for it. It's in there. I promise you the Models for Heroes logo is definitely hidden on the site. Modelsforheroes.com. Sorry. All the W's, modelsforheroes.org.uk. First person in the chat gets the prize. It's the last prize of this weekend. So,
the model officer logo, you just said Models for Heroes again.
Right, that's it. I'm not saying it anymore. It's down to you, Nat. It's the Model Officers logo. model officer logo in the modelsforheroes.org.uk. That's what you're looking for. If you were looking for the charity logo, that'd be easy. Anyway, Carl's just saying goodnight to Steve there. And he's in tomorrow, so bless him. Yes, he's going to be going to bed shortly too as well. But the good news is Cole will be with me tomorrow, and we're going to go through everybody's work and have a chat about the weekend and any other bits and pieces that come up. So that's cool. Why don't we? I'm going to be really brave. I'm just hoping that you've been good and not put things in the chat you shouldn't, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let me. Oh, I know. You silly man. You silly man. We'll go there. Excuse me while I crunch some buttons. Once I've had a sip of Guinness, that's how it's going to be. So, oh wow, we've got some pictures going on in here. Oh, that's Darren's. Oh wow. Okay. Hopefully, I'm going to remember everybody's name. If I don't, I do apologise. I didn't give you name tags. Fail. We'll have to make sure we do that next year. So here you go. This is the work from all the guys that have been in the live stream throughout the 48 hours and where they've got to. Some have finished, some, but like I say, it's all about taking part, nothing more. So let me remove that from the screen for a moment. We'll come back to that. So this is John. Let's look at it. I don't think this is finished. He's not got it quite across the line, but close enough. Great work. I like that a lot. Let me see. I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. There we go. So this is Doug. Doug was having problems with his undercarriage. Well, that's the message he sent me. I'm assuming it's to do with the plane.
What?
Otherwise, I'm not a doctor. I can't help him. But that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah. And this is Darren. Darren's not got it across the line quite because he had to dash off and do some stuff. But wow, man, I tell you, he's done a good job on that too. Beautiful work. And this is the TIE fighter from Scott, I think. Yeah. Let me double check that because I'm going to get all embarrassed if I get it wrong. Oh yeah, it was Scott. Yeah, this is Scott. It's a couple of progress pictures as well as where he's up to. So that's it in the primer.
Stefan.
Yeah, that's a blurred picture.
James, we have in Holland a veteran. He's also building. We call him the veteran of the sounds.
Okay.
The sound.
That's why I do. Pew, 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 pew.
I gotcha. Right, let me just go back to where we were and see if I can get it back up.
I'm sorry.
No. It's not you. My computer doesn't really understand what the hell's gone on this weekend. It's used, but not normally used quite this prolifically. It's gonna give me jip in it. Don't do this. Come on.
At least it's carried you over the finish line, James.
Do what, my love?
Saying at least your computer's carried you over the finish line.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not complaining. I'm really not. It's done well. Anyway, okay, you can see in the small pictures there, this is Scott's TIE fighter. It's still in bits. I will carry on clicking. Hopefully the computer will allow me to do this at some stage, which is rather annoying. Right, let me stop sharing. I shall go into a corner and get it up. 1 second. Come on. There we go. Right, let me just refresh that because maybe that's what the issue is. Do that. We got a little refresh. Gives me a chance to have a refresh as well. Cheers all. Bear with, caller. Bear with. Right, that's better. Thank you. Let's share that, and we can share the screen. There we go. There you go. So, yeah, this is the work in progress with the TIE Fighter from Scott. And obviously that's the middle bit. And that's the stopwatch. There we go. That is oh yeah. Now this was this is gonna get me.
That's Frildo's.
That's Frildo's, yes. Frildo.
He had to recage. He broke the P40, so he had to pull that off the heat.
Yeah, I tell you what, considering he didn't start that long ago, he's done really well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he let me know that he'd managed to have an accident with the one that he'd chosen. So he had to jump in with that. This is Scott. Scott said he's so close, but he's just not going to be able to get it done. I'm going to read the message to you because I think it's quite intriguing. He said to me, "Sorry, James, I'm oh so close. I gave it a go to whiz through. I normally take about 6 months on a build, so almost completing a kit in 48 hours isn't a huge accomplishment. When she's all done, he'll post some final pictures. So, yeah, Scott, well done. That is awesome. And I tell you what, the work you did on there and how it looks is awesome as well. So, big pat on the back. Well done.
I like the paintwork.
Oh, do you know what? It's beautiful, isn't it? And to think, and I look at that. If I'm honest, I look at that and I think to myself, yeah, I can tell you take a long time doing your builds because to get those effects would take me a long time. I'm not sure I could do that in 48 hours.
Shades, everything is correct. Everything.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I think, as I think we said before, there'll be a lot of reflection after this weekend. But there you go. Back to the TIE Fighter. Then we're on to this is Steve with his Spitfire. You should be happy with that. Really should. Looks lovely.
I like the roses.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
it's the small things that make the diorama.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're a diorama person, a bit like myself, they're the things you get lost in. The plane itself, you don't really get lost in too much, but the other bits and pieces, oh yeah, definitely. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. That's my build as it stands right now.
Oh, nice.
So as you see, the Sherman is finished. Added a diorama base, a bit of cobblestone, a bit of grass, a wall with I don't know what it is, but it's a flower of some description growing up it. So, and this is obviously how it's sitting behind me right now. As you can see, the box that I built for the frame there is not treated in any way, but I will treat that, and we will put the lighting and all the effects in the back. And this should be similar to how it will end up looking, if you can put a bit of imagination in that.
Great. Nice.
Very cool, James.
Thank you. And it's your fault, Don and Danny, for that. But yeah, thank you for the inspiration. I've got to be honest. I went to bed last night and I'm not stressing, wasn't worried, but this idea just popped into my head and I'm like, oh yeah, definitely yeah. So yeah, I'm going to finish that off. And like I say, that will be auctioned off at some point for Models for Heroes. So that can then adorn someone's wall. And if they want to, because I won't fix the box until it's got a new owner. If they want me to put the glass in and then fix the box, etc., to the frame, then I will do, and they can literally just hang it on the wall. Then a great idea if you're doing some modelling. This is Don's work. Yeah, just I'm astounded by this. A landing craft figures, a Jeep, and a diorama as well, all in 48 hours. Amazing. Look at that. Just shows you what you can achieve. And yeah, it's quite funny, actually, considering before the first day was over, you turned around and said to me, oh, I've got my base sorted. What?
Yeah. But I don't like boats.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea. Well executed. Well done, mate.
Only next week I will buy more epoxy ice to put more epoxy ice, so the level is come something higher than it's now. But I'm happy with it so far.
Yeah, you should be. It's phenomenal. Talking about,
and I will say, Stephen, the next time when we do a build off, this will go to auction.
Okay.
Cool. That'd be wonderful. Well done for that, Don. This is Stefan's piece. I was going to use the word effort, but it's not. It's piece. It is art in itself. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Stefan finished. What was it? 5 hours ago, Stefan, you finished?
13:31 European time. So it was 12:30 your time.
12:30 UK time, yeah. So 8 hours on the dot, 8 hours early.
Yeah.
I'm glad I asked him that. It's made me feel so much better. But yeah, look at that. Oh, and I didn't see this one. Yes. Yeah, like I said to him when he showed us this earlier, you could, with a little bit of jiggery pokery with your picture, you could quite easily not know what scale that is. It's just amazing. Phenomenal work. Phenomenal. Ah, this must be Lewis. Lewis, that's cracking, man.
That one is great.
Yeah. Whew.
That's really cool. I really love that. I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie to you, Lewis. I was a little concerned that you wouldn't be able to finish that anywhere to that standard in 48 hours, and you've blown me away for what you've done. Honestly, I mean that genuinely. Oh my God, look at that! Wow. That's amazing work, Lewis. Really, congratulations. Well done, man. There we are. Whitey's. I can't think what this is called. What's this called, Whitey?
A Supermarine S6.
Yeah. He's just doing some masking because he's got a little bit of painting left to do. But great effort. I like that. Really nice.
I wanted to do a British subject since it's, a UK charity.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, great effort. I like that. Well done.
Thank you.
So there you go, everybody. Well done to everybody that finished their builds. That's what us reprobates did all over the 48 hours. let me go and whiz over to the chat quickly. Bear with me a second. I just remembered I must do something else, a bit of admin before I go any further. Is Nat with you, Lewis, or are you by yourself?
She's just walking back into the room now.
Okay, no worries. No, it's just okay. No problem.
Nothing.
I was just checking up where you were.
No, I'm still here.
Excellent. So obviously we've got our hunt for the model officers logo, which should be hidden on the webpage www.modelsforheroes.org.uk. And the first person in chat that tells me where it is wins a prize. Now, one of the reasons I was waffling because I'm looking for the email from Malcolm to tell me where it is.
I think someone in chat's already got it because I think Malcolm put clappy hands in chat.
Yeah, I think he's right. I can't find the email. Where's that?
We can't find it on our phone, so we don't know if it's just computer view.
Well, I haven't got it lined up to show you, so no. Where did I put that? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. We'll just look for clappy hands. Oh, there we go. So, washing hands. That is. Drew Oliver. Washing hands. Washing hands. Washing hands.
Love it. That's Matt Lewis. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but Malcolm's put wash hands.
Malcolm, if you are watching, can you do me a big favor and just send me a message to tell me where the logo is, because I can't find. I didn't write it down. I had it on an email and I can't find it in my emails. Oh, so yeah, it's Malcolm's fault. Wherever he hid it, it's Malcolm's fault. I think I know where it is, but I'm not 100% sure. And I don't want to make myself look a wally because that would be completely out of character. Bear with me a second. Have a sup of a drink. You deserve it. You've all earned it. Oh. Oh my God. I'm going to so get told off by Malcolm. I really will. Yeah, strangely enough, I can't even find the email where we were talking about other stuff as well. Where's that gone? Ah, do you know why? That's embarrassing.
You deleted it.
No. If you're going to, this is a top tip, hot off the press. If you're going to check your emails, look in the inbox, not the sent box. Okay, so let us have a quick look. Yeah, I thought that's where it was. Right, okay, so we go through the chat now with confidence. Woo! So on the main page above the donate, get support and meet the team links on the photo stream, and one picture of you is next to it. And Drew, thank you very much. You're correct. That is the answer to the question. That's where the logo is hidden. Thank you for spotting that. If you can PM me your address, I can get you a prize sent off ASAP, and it'll wing its way to you. It should be with you by the end of the week. I apologize for that. So yeah, everybody wash hands. We need to practice that more, but that's fine. That's fine. Mark Ewan gave Steve a couple of messages to get his confidence back. but he did it. Yeah. And well done for that, Mark. We all lose confidence sometimes with what we're doing. And he was getting himself in a bit of a tiz. So anyway, let's go through the chat. Carl's just saying it reminds me of a church someone built once. Nice work, James. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what he means. We might have to let some people know in a minute. Malcolm Childs. James, you've managed to complete the build, light it, half start another build, and run a 48-hour live stream while wrangling 3 countries of modelers in different time zones. All the while raising £500. You deserve a rest, my friend. Thank you very much, Malcolm. Appreciate that. Drew Oliver says he agrees with Malcolm Charles. Thank you very much. John Mayfield says public events page, homepage in the banner towards the bottom. Plastic Posse, about 3 hours to go. What fun. And Malcolm Charles has put in there, found it, clapping hands. And yes, I did. Thank you. And John Housan, a very big congratulations to all of you. Excellent work for a great organisation. So that is the chat. Absolutely caught up with. Thank you very much, everyone, guys. Let me just have a quick double check with a bit of a mashie of buttons just to make sure that we haven't got to a new grand total. £540 and 11 pence. So thank you very much for everybody that has donated. Really, truly wonderful. Thank you. 22 people watching, and that's great. I'm going to just do this for one last time, just for you guys that are watching. If you're not sure how to donate, this is how to do it. So there you go. That's it. Oh, there she is, the chat host herself.
Yeah, Louis just popping out for a quick smoke, so thought I'd jump in the hot seat for him.
Oh, wonderful. That's really kind of you. Thank you. And while you're there, or not, as she's just leaving.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting my glasses. Getting a bit tired, so I need my glasses for the computer.
Tired.
No problem. I'm just going to embarrass you a little bit as you're on screen. Thank you so much for all your hard work this weekend. I know you've paid compliments in return to me. That's very kind of you. But putting together the kits and all that sort of stuff that you do week on week for the creche and being there. What these guys don't know is you do that, but you're also someone that checks my spelling, checks my organisation, and make sure I've got a clue. So yeah, I really appreciate that. You're not the only person I ask. I'm not going to lie. I do ask the wife, but she generally just looks at it, so it's not written in Russian. So how am I meant to know? A big thank you to you, and I appreciate the fact how difficult it is with the children over a 48-hour build as well. So you've done a marvelous job. Thank you.
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Anytime, James. You know that.
Yeah, cool. No worries. And I just want to check as well the models the kids made. How many times have they broken them now?
Paige has broken it 3 times. Connor miraculously is still in one piece.
Wow, really?
Only because she's confiscated.
I've not confiscated them. I put them on the windowsill, and they're there when you want to grab them.
Wow.
But they were so proud of them. There's a software with school that school can add pictures for us to see, and we can add pictures for them to share at school.
Yeah.
And that's the tapestry I was on about. So as soon as they finish, can we take a picture to send to our teachers? So next week they'll actually hopefully show them in the classroom for the kids.
Oh, that's
they
amazing.
Are proud as punch.
Oh, that's so amazing. That's really cool. I'm really surprised. I got to be honest that he's kind of hasn't broken it. I don't know why, but
we all know how he treats them like toys.
Yeah, well, to be honest, that's what I thought would happen. Is they'd make them, they go off and they do what I used to do as a kid with my cars. He's oh look, bang, oh there's an accident. But yeah, no, that's fantastic. Good. I'm glad they went down well.
No, you made their weekend, James. So thank you very much again.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's been a great weekend. I've really enjoyed it actually. So we're going to carry on. I'm going to carry on with the live broadcast for another 10 minutes or so. And then I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to have another beer with my colleagues that are all here and thank them humbly and all that stuff in private. So yeah, just cut another 10 minutes. Anyone else got any questions or anything that needs to go into the chat? By all means do so. Ask any of the guys any questions. Ask Whitey about his podcast. Ask the scale model vets about their organisation in the Netherlands, how things operate there. They're there. Just ask them a question.
Next year, can we have different rules for the Netherlands team? So we at least have an advantage.
Oh yeah. Funny enough, I haven't sent you the manuscript for their rules, but I have. It's partly written.
Yeah.
I can definitely get the first book over to you if you go through, but the second one I'm still on.
James, I feel a lot of hate now.
No. There's love. It's not hate. It's purely a case of I want to challenge you just that little bit further.
Yeah.
Challenge for him. Straight out of the box. 1, 2, and
challenge accepted.
And to be honest,
accepted. Very accepted.
And to be honest, Don, there'll be the same similar rules apply in, there'll be a bundle of rules for the guys in the US and the UK. Unfortunately, by the time I get to write those, I'd run out of paper, so it'll be on the back of a stamp. But we'll be fair about it. Yeah, next year. Wow.
It's only green with envy because you guys are just, even the American counterparts, everyone, I've just been blown away by how amazing. Because obviously, I'm not a modeler as such, so it's just amazing the work that everyone has thrown out in 48 hours. It's just phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah, I sent them. Yeah.
Can I start my one?
Next time for 24 hours.
What?
24 hours? Yeah, it would be a smaller scale.
Oh, no sleep then.
Oh no, I've done a 24-hour one, and yeah, I tell you what, I've even done an 8-hour one. Try building a kit in 8 hours from start to finish.
Whoa!
And you finish it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I finished it.
With or without the diorama?
I think I've got it somewhere, hidden away.
What a shame I'm not a modeler. Damn.
What did you make, James, in those 8 hours?
It was a 1/72 Airfix kit, I believe. What one was it? I think it was a Hurricane off the top of my head, but I can't see it. But I thought I still got it. I might have put it in his box of treasure. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've done that. The other one, I tell you, one of the other ones, when I did my first 48-hour build with Gilmore Dragon and Paul Bretland, and loads of other people, but they're the two people that most people would know. I built two kits. They were both 1/72, and one was a 0 and one was a Tomahawk. But right after that, I saw an advert for a group build, which was in England, where we set the world record for the amount of people building the same kit at the same time. and that was done at the Shuttleworth collection in Biggleswade, and that was a Fokker D1. So yeah, it's those two reasons that I started doing what I'm doing and do all this stuff, because the buzz you get from it's cool, really good.
That's an idea then, James. Next year, set a new world record for us all building the same kit at the same time, all in Models for Heroes headquarters where it is now.
I'd love to, but the organisation behind a world record is crazy.
But you're not alone.
The bits you've got to do to prove you're doing what you're doing and all that, it's reams of paperwork. It's a nightmare to organise.
But I think also that if you organize something like that, the fun is not there. Then it's more the push to build a model. Now it's the fun. You have your free hands. You can do what you want. And if you do something like that, there's more push on it. I don't think that's healthy.
Yeah, I think with that is, I think the thing with that, John, is the people that are organising it. Yeah, you're dead right. But to take part in it, it is it is great, because you just turn up. All the kits are there, all the tools are there, everything you need is there. You literally just sit down, and when they say go, you go. And you only, the funny part is you only build, I think we only built for an hour and a half or something like that. And it was just purely the fact that we were all building at the same time. That was the world record. So I went home with a plastic kit that wasn't painted. It was just put together. Yeah, there were some people there that had painted them. And I brought it home, and I've actually got... I've got the build behind me. I primered it, which I wish I hadn't have done, if I'm honest. What I should have done is left it how it was, because I wanted to put it in a frame with the certificate. So, yeah. There you go. Lewis, I'm going to leave you in charge. Can you go through the chat?
Yeah.
We're at the clappy found it hand comment from Malcolm, and I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. Clappy found it. There we go. So we've got John Howe. A very big congratulations to all of you. Excellent work for a great organisation. Thank you very much. Man Cupboard Models. Been a pleasure taking part. Roll on next one. Cheers, everybody. Bye. Thank you very much, Carl, and we'll see you again very soon. John Mayfield, I'm off. Thanks for everyone for a fun weekend, and congratulations to all that took part. Thank you very much, and well done to yourself. Building my model. Thank you very much this weekend. It was a very nice experience and many firsts. First group build, first 48 hours build, first tank build, and I did finish the model. Well done. Congratulations. I must admit, it's my first 48-hour build, my first speed build that I've ever done. And I think certainly kit choice is a big one that plays a part.
I was waiting for it. It's my first one and will probably be my last.
No, I will certainly do it again. Ian Douthwaite, good night, guys. Time to go. Catch up soon. Thank you very much for joining us here. Carl from Making Models. That's why we built Fokkers on the first birthday. Yeah, I missed that one. I see it advertised. I think it was the second one. Second year that you did the Fokkers foes that I see. And I wish I'd have joined in that one. Mark Ewing, loved every minute of it. Totally amazed by how my model turned out in 48 hours, but need to get moving on the Bomber Command group build. Yes, thanks for the reminder, Mark. Over on the Saturday Night Crash, there's I probably shouldn't say this with the Netherlands in, a group build for Bomber Command that we are currently doing. And that is all caught up with the comments. If anyone's got any questions or anything they want to fire at anyone, feel free to post your put the question in the chat and we'll direct it to the best person to answer.
Probably Whitey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's his comeuppance for not finishing. But I'm so mean. Yeah, no, I snuck out for another beer. Sorry, guys. Yes, no, you can mention the group building the crash. That's cool. Not a problem at all. Anyone's interested in that, there is a Facebook page, Saturday Night Crash. Head over there, and all the instructions are pinned at the top of the post, a little bit like it was in the Model Officers Mess. Myself, Stephen, Carl, and Lewis, and the lovely Nat, of course. We run that every Saturday. Come and join. It's a bit of fun, and you often see a wibble of some description. Anyway, so yeah, sorry, second beer, can't help it. Oh, so dying for this. One other thing I want to mention as well, while we're on the subject of groups and that sort of stuff. These are the guys that have been with us over the 48 hours, the Model Geeks Podcast, the Plastic Posse Podcast, and the Scale Models for Vets, a Netherlands group, a charity very similar to Models for Heroes. Show them love, show them support, go and like their pages, go and get involved, and listen out for the podcasts. And while we're plugging podcasts, just because I can, of course, there is the Making Conversation podcast with myself and Malcolm. And I think you'll find the latest edition will drop tomorrow, so don't miss that. I can't remember the subject off the top of my head.
Model shows.
Model shows, indeed it is. Yes. Oh God, yes. Yes.
I'm waiting to come through.
I won't talk about anoraks, I don't think, in that episode. So you're okay. We should be okay on translations across the world. But yeah, that's it. It's 5 minutes to 9. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to wrap up now for the live. The crew that are here, we're going to have a quick chat and a drink, and maybe throw some challenges at each other and see what we can come up with next year. But on behalf of everybody here and the Model Officers Mess, and of course Models for Heroes, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being with us, and watch out for next year, because next year I think is going to be a corker. So until then, we'll catch you soon. End broadcast.